UPK, Trinidad and Tobago, under Commanding General Yahanna. We will be live on the streets, 91.9 FM. Every Thursday from 7 p.m. Hosted by Captain Zawapia Allah and Officer Maskwayak. ISUPK under Commanding General Yahanna. Live every Thursday night from 7 p.m. on the streets, 91.9 FM.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're
Wagwan priest, you good?
What's going on?
Listen, man, I'm hearing you, man, you ISUPK brothers be talking about the Jacobites that was in Scotland were originally black. You man ain't reaching that.
Listen, put that on the TV right there. You'll see it. This is the transportations. If you look right there, it will let you know Robert Adam, brown, William Bow, black, Dougal Campbell, brown complexion, black, brown. I see brown, black, brown, black, brown. This is all the Jacobites that was shipped out of places like Ireland and so forth. This is the transportations.
Right.
So this is giving you the complexion of the Jacobites that was shipped out of these places to Barbados and other islands in the West Indies.
Yo, that's mad. So it's saying what? Robert Adams was a labourer and he was what? Brown faced. William Bell was what? Black, curled hair. Damn. That's deep, man.
Which means what as well? Which also means black people was in Europe. Why? Because they ruled the Dark Ages. So that's why they was in Europe.
You man are cold at history, man. All right, man. Shalom.
They need food, housing, clothing. They need counseling. They need understanding of what's happened to them. They need an identity. They need to know the truth about the Lord. They need to be woke up to who the devil is. That's a white man. That's what the hell they need. And you add that to black people, Latinos, and Native Indians, brother, then you're going to be able to do something. The whole reason I'm here saying these things to you, because these things are supposed to show you and give you hope. It's supposed to make you say to yourself, you know what, we got a kingdom coming. You know what, the Lord's judgment is coming. You know what, let's change our life.
Chicago did it.
Something to eat.
I got some change for you. Go on real quick.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're
What you bought? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. A minute, yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yahanna. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my I can gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. All them pussy niggas talkin' shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them, I see them dapping, man, hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted, we hear the truth and reject it. But love is getting corrected, and all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're
Serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will. I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put your faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on Coco.
American Yahanna don't lack no soldiers. Through the spirit of the Lord, we don't lack no soldiers. You understand me?
Like a saint, black, Hispanic, native, they hate your ass the same. Hate Christ in their image, hate you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say you hate African soft niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell, toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under Yahanna, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from Yahanna. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, rank and order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game. Put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves.
Aquí somos la Escuela Israelita del Conocimiento Práctico Universal. Hoy estamos aquí. Lord Commander General Yahanna na ESPK.
This is what Commander General Yahanna did. This is what he did.
First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. I had to dig.
That's right. You want to serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel. I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He's nice, but he don't show the skills how I show the skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got it made, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got Ray for real.
Oh shit.
Shalom.
Yeah. Yes, and Shop Thumb. What's going on, Akim? How y'all feeling?
Yeah. Good, good.
Good.
Fireworks starting, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to tell you, it gang real grimy and greasy out here, boy. You gotta prepare Israel, boy, as we prepare. You know what I mean? You gotta prepare Israel as we prepare for sure. Again, you all know how we do it every Wednesday night, coming through you live, Black Watch Wednesday night edition. You all know the brothers are gonna file in as we get through. Always, rocking it out with you all. Big up, of course, Commander Johnny Yahanna, hardest working man in Israel. He might come through on tonight.
That's right.
100%, but we'll see. And, of course, big up all the brothers and sisters in the truth, all the officers, all the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, students, the sisters, the kids, everyone who's trying the best to come on through right now, who's in the pipeline coming on through, trying to come to class, trying to get in. I mean, I want to big up you all because we going into a season right now that's going to be very hard to navigate without the understanding of what's going on, because it's going to seem like utter chaos. It's going to seem like it's going to be, like, what the hell is this? It's going to seem absolutely crazy out here. It's going to seem like it's absolutely crazy. And this is for sure the Lord working the Third World War into play.
That's right.
And working the Third World War into play. So, we're gonna get into it tonight. We all know we had the that case with Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. We also had the verdict last week with Cyrus Belton, right? Down in South Carolina, and that even Rick Shaw. So it's I'm giving Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. I'm giving us one more ultimate tragedy before everything goes up in the air.
Yeah.
Before everything goes up in the air, and like brother, as a people, we're gonna be facing a real sideways time in Israel. We're gonna be facing a real sideways time, for us all. So we'll see how we go. So where did what y'all wanna start with tonight? Story you're feeling. Go ahead.
Yeah, and just we mentioned, everything coming fast and
Mhm.
quick.
Yeah.
That it is like, just like how we said, at the blink of an eye, it's upon you.
Yeah.
And without any sort of decision, or the right decision, or being, around the right set of people, And we know where the truth lie. The truth lie right here in the ISUPK and the Commanding General Yana.
Right.
And not being, around, this house or this family, as the scripture say, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
Yeah.
Now, we would be the ones now, reminding our brothers and sisters where we at right now. And as I say, it is a real important time, this timing right now. Yes, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. It's
For
a
sure.
it's a crucial time. Go ahead, Cap, please.
No, I was agreeing with you know what I mean with Sawab. You know what I mean, Captain Sawab, because you know what I mean, if you know what I mean, you turn the news on right now, America is, you know what I mean, just hit start hitting certain places or bases in Iran.
Right.
You understand? So which means that is fitting to turn up again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which means more than likely your gas prices, more than likely you're be going to them pumps and them numbers gonna start to be, you know what I mean, start to be going up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you know what I mean, the pressure or the injustice black people have to deal with in this place. You know what I mean? That is, you know what I mean, double frustration. And then I mean hard, you know what I mean, for black people when it comes to, you know what I mean, food. Like this place is getting real crazy. And the frustration is going to make us, you know what I mean, try to, you know what I mean, harm one another. Because we know if we take the frustration out on the so-called oppressor, it's gonna be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're frustrated, you know what I mean, it had to go somewhere. That frustration had to go somewhere.
Yeah.
That's why it's come into the Israelite school with some practical knowledge under Commander General Yahanna, where you'll be taught what and how to handle that frustration. Because in the world, the way you handle your frustration, it's going to encourage the oppressor to be more cruel to black people.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And you.
Yeah,
I
it's,
mean,
it's, it's you gotta know how to react, as they say. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Not to react what you're saying. So what your feeling? What your feeling like?
You saw when he went with Trump when he walk off like a little boy. He can't handle. You know what I mean? Like a little, you know what I mean? Like he want to throw his toy. You know what I mean? Throw his toy down. With the reporter. I think it's number one. When he
All
walk
right.
off set. Getting question, but have no answers. In here we have all the answers.
That's right.
We don't cut the mic and say, you know, this interview is over like a child. You're the president of the free world and you don't have an answer for that reporter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like, yeah. I this sorry, right? Trump
Okay, go ahead.
Trump abruptly ends NBC interview after clash over rigged election claim. US President Donald Trump abruptly walked out of an interview with NBC after being repeatedly challenged over several claims by the show's presenter Christina Walker. During the interview, which aired on Sunday's Meet the Press, and the president claimed both current prime elections in California and 2020 presidential elections
And
were rigged.
Slovakia, did you see the video on it?
Wow.
The reporter was trying to take him in another direction. Trying. And she was asking him about the farmers. They're in a ban. They're in a ban, and he was being asked, "What about the farmers?" And he couldn't give an answer.
Yep.
And she didn't want to make him. It's almost like she made it known, like he didn't answer the question, and continue to ask, "What you gonna do for the farmers?" They can't get the minerals what they need because you done blockade. You understand? Like what you're going to do for your farmers.
Right.
Now you understand why that whole immigration BS was just BS. Because they're going to need the Mexicans. They're going to get them Mexicans. They're going to get them Haitians. They're going to get your brothers to try and pull them out a ditch. They don't bring their own people in.
Salaki.
Come on.
And I'm kind of starting to believe that this was all part of the grand scheme of them data centers. Because a lot of those farms, they have to sell those farms now. And who they going to sell them to? They're going to sell them to the data centers. A lot of the land, when you look at states like Mississippi and certain areas where the land is cheap, but that's really farmland, those data centers are going to be on those cotton fields now. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like he's not doing nothing to stop it because his tech cronies coming in there and they're gonna use that land for data centers. There's so many data centers that's being they trying to get ready to get set up right now all over, especially in the South, and especially in the Midwest too. But a lot of those farmers can't afford feed, all those the fuel prices, diesel, forget about it. Diesel is shooting through the roof.
Yep.
You understand? So is he capitalizing off of this or is it capitalism? You be the judge.
That's
but
right.
It's definitely he cannot speak to his constituents who are farmers who voted for him.
Yep.
He's not, like you said, it's the perfect backdrop, Captain. And it's excellent journalism. That was, I mean, what better place than to have the interview than in a barn? I see the John Deere tractor back there. I think John Deere almost going bankrupt. Okay, them white folks, they love some John Deere. You understand? So this right here is letting you know it's like looking for a needle in a haystack now. Trying to find a common sense with this president, so-called president. But once again, when you feel you are above the law, you make the laws. The courts been to you. Politicians have been into you, and you pretty much been decimated. He's the only politician that I would say that decimated both the Republican and the Democratic Party. It's really no two-party system anymore. It's really just you for Trump or you against him. It's either that's how they run their campaigns right now. All the campaigns I see on TV is I support Donald Trump, I don't support Donald. They ain't talking about policy, nothing. It's either you for him, he's the polarizing figure in the political world right now. And they'd have to know that first before they hear your policy or anything. But that's all I have right now. Slack, I yield.
That's right.
So like if I may, we're bringing out heavy.
Salaki, so what? You either had to get close to your mic or you might have to talk a little louder.
All right.
I tend to say you're low.
Yeah, no.
You might have to talk a little louder.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's low, Cap.
Yes, let me just adjust the volume. Right. Yeah. So yeah, me now. So like
Yeah, a little better, but go ahead.
All right. And what Captain Khan bringing out, it's so heavy, right? And and about John there because that is like a big player, in their time now. When they hear about John there, it's like everybody would look to this person, for some sort of let me say in the economy now, where you go to and get like your farming equipment, your tools, basically now, right? And it's like now seeing what taking place right now, as we always have a say, once a man, twice a child. But these oppressors, they have been children, even when there was never no man. They never had a man be manly or anything. It's like a child from that time to now, and this is what we actually see here. Yes,
Yeah. Listen, if I could too, like what Sawap saying there is so heavy because John Deere is like a real foundation agricultural brand. It's like America. It's like a calling card. It's like a dog whistle down there, having him in the background there. Like this is, this is real old farmland, America made. So it's all kind of calling signals and cues, and he just blow it off.
Yeah,
he just blow it off, and the blind loyalty that comes from that type of racism. Those same people who he essentially kind of walked out on because of the topic is going to defend him.
Yeah. 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 Because now they should go interview some farmers. Let's hear what them farmers had to say.
That's right.
Go interview some of them farmers now. And that should show you that these, even him walking off, it's almost as if it was staged. Who knows? The way these outlets are right now. These outlets fully in line with the American agenda. You understand? Because why in the life of me, if he's speaking like this, go get a farmer. Let's hear what the farmer have to say. Let's see what the farmers and them what solution they want to come up with.
That's right.
Let's see.
That's right.
You understand? Like they hate us so much that they're willing to go bankrupt. You understand? They're willing to go bankrupt. Them farmers got played. All them, all them, what do I call it, middle class oppressors, they got played into hating black people, into hating Mexicans, Hispanic people. They got played.
That's right.
You understand? Y'all got played.
That's right.
You understand? We not the problem. We don't have your gas prices at $4.
Right.
We don't have the national security of this place in jeopardy. We don't.
Right.
And we never did.
That's right.
Even though you all did everything to make us rise up, we still did not do it.
That's right.
It ain't our fault. This country going to hell in a handbag because of you white people. Because they're racist.
Salaki, if I could.
Come on.
And that's so heavy. And it's really poetic, Captain. Because since we're talking about farming, the Bible says you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
That's right.
And him getting up from that interview, not being able to deal with standard journalism, questions, answering the hard, because you are, quote unquote, the leader of the free world. And you did majority of your constituency our farmers are profiting from that industry. Like it's so much. I mean, when you talk about the soybeans, the Bible's, if I can get one scripture, Bob Rashawn. There's a scripture in Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 9. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 9. It's just so heavy because only a fool would make the moves that he made as far as the agriculture in this country. Do you understand? If I can get that scripture, my brother.
Come. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5 and verse 9. Moreover, the profit of the earth is for all.
You understand? Like the Lord has this earth. It yields things for all. It's self-sustainable if you do what's right.
Okay.
You understand? Like you put seed in the ground, it can yield, endless fruit.
Right.
You understand? If you govern right, the profit of the earth is for all. There's enough here. The general bringing out all the time. There's enough here. There should be nobody lacking.
That's right.
Especially for food and bread and things. Go ahead.
Come. The king himself is served by the field.
Let me tell you something. And this is wisdom. Even the king himself, meaning as great as this king is, he is served by the field. The labor and toil that goes out in the field because what? Not only does his grapes come from there, his medicines come from there. The pharmaceutical company is taking hits now behind this foolishness.
Right.
You understand? The medicines and things come from the fuel costs. You understand? All these things, the fashion industry, all these things, different dyes and things, all these things are taking hit because all these things come from the field.
That's right.
But do you think he's sitting up in the White House doing the wee hours of the night and the twilight hours of the morning, going over the books and seeing how the industry is, what is going on with the field? Joseph taught us that in the scriptures.
That's right.
Even Joseph, he knew that. What did he do? He told Pharaoh, "Look, we're gonna have 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Plenty. Hey, we gotta put up." He understood the value of the field.
That's right.
But to him, you know, a New York, I'm not gonna say a tycoon, but a businessman, he cares nothing about that.
That's right.
All he cares about is the money, and he's making his people rich. You understand? And there's a movie called it was published in 1939. It's called the Wrath of Grapes. I'm sorry, the Grapes of Wrath. You know what I'm saying? And it was talking about the Dust Bowl and how greedy bankers, when you look at, they was forced to foreclose on their farm due to drought. And greedy banks. You understand? It's an old black and white movie, man, but it's goes to show you. And listen, they know that their people are greedy. They know that. That's why they want to have those checks and balances. But that's why the scripture is wisdom in that scripture, man.
That's right.
You understand? You don't look at they just poor farmers. The king is served by that field.
That's right.
The people is served by that field. Research goes into agriculture. It's so much that comes from the field. It ain't just food that comes from the field. It's other things that sustains a nation.
That's right.
But you know what? He don't have time for that because that's not important. And him getting up and leaving it with that John Deere and that hay backdrop, it says a lot to America.
That's right.
I yield.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. And what these oppressors don't know is that America ain't run on farming. America is run on pillage. You understand? Robbing these other countries of the resources and making you rich off of it. They don't give a rat's tooth nail about farming. You understand? Because if they did, he would have never, you know what I mean, destroyed that farming industry the way he's doing it right now. America makes money off of pillaging other countries, off of stealing oil. You understand? That's why which organization or which department gets the most money? Is it the agricultural department? No. It's the military.
That's right.
Why are they putting all the money in military? Is it for defense or is it for offense? To rob and pillage the earth. Farmers, you all ain't too smart. No. You understand? Let's follow the money trail. And they like to tell us that. Follow the money trail. You do that with us. You follow the money trail with us. But when it comes to them, you don't follow the money trail. Follow it. You see what the money leading to. Money is leading to a military. And that military is going about the earth, robbing and stealing. Right now, they're off the coast of Iran. For what? For oil. So that the petrodollar, they could have the petrodollar and live good in this country while they pillage the earth. Jimmy, you know how much one US dollar is about 122 or between 100 and I forget, is 100 how much ever dollars in Jamaica, which means you don't make the Jamaican dollars worthless. All the Caribbean countries, or the majority of Caribbean countries, you don't devalue their dollar. You understand? When it's all just paper, it's the same work everybody doing, but why is $1 devalued than the other dollar? Because you're robbing the earth.
Right.
And you're not worried about farming. You're worried about oppressing people and stealing resources. A yield.
Salaki, if I may too, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It's Shalom, Shabbat Salaki.
Ah.
It's like it's so heavy for what y'all saying too. I mean, if we just look at how these white people got all of this farmland in America to begin with, I mean, it ain't like you worked hard for this land. And I always crack up when I drive, you know, all throughout the Midwest and the South and out west where white people own all this land. And it always is ironic to me to see a white person have all this land and acres, and then they have a private property, no trespassing sign on this land. And I said, boy, if only our people, the Native Americans, if black people, if only we would have just had that same mentality. But of course, the Native Americans welcomed you devils here onto the land with open arms. And taught you how to deal with the land, taught you how to be one with the land, and not in a superstitious way, but you know, the Esau, he got to be taught to respect the processes that the Lord has created. And the Native Americans understood that you can't plant the same damn crop 10 years straight. You can't do it. You rip the nutrients out the damn soil. The Native Americans understood that. They understand you have to rotate the crops. You can't just plant all one thing because you make so much money from it. You have to now rotate the crops, and whatever's in season, you eat whatever's in season. Like Esau, he's somebody, and I think the Lord for Commander Yahanna sending me and Captain Akkad out to the Bahamas to go work on that land, because me being out there, what it helped me understand is you gotta really do what the Lord says when you depending on the land. Like it's something about it. Why I think why the scriptures is all the analogies and metaphors is about husbandry, farming. And it's something that just resonated with me being out there. It's like you can't be out here and doing what the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be out here and acknowledge the processes that the Lord has put into place. And it's something that's very, to me, very heavy about that, because Esau, he doesn't have the acknowledgement of what's natural, of what is supposed to be done. You say two men can have sex with each other, and that's okay. Of course, you ain't gonna know how to till to the goddamn land. You understand? You all jacked up, and so these oppressors, they got this land from stealing, from murdering, from raping, and it's just chickens coming home to roost now that you can't afford your farms, and that you can't. The government is not helping you. You understand? When like you look down at black people, like why you can't just pull yourself up by your bootstraps? Either you stole the land or the government gave you the land through the Homestead Act. So I just think it's so beautiful to see chickens come home to roost and really watch this place spiral. Like Captain Nathak said, they give the Department of Defense all the money, not the Department of Agriculture. Because again, Esau doesn't respect the processes of things. He invests in taking and stealing and corrupting. So Salakia.
All right.
That's right.
Listen, Salaki, if I could, because like he respect the process of being the devil, though.
Yes.
Like he don't respect the process of the Holy Spirit obeying the laws, the agricultural laws, the laws of the laws that the Lord puts in. He don't respect patience. He don't respect seed time and harvest time.
Right.
He respects the process of being the devil, which is living by the sword.
That's right.
That's what he respects. He doesn't respect territory or ownership or being brotherly or neighborly. He does not respect that thing. He respects, we're big, we're strong, nobody could beat us. I'm taking whatever I want. Yeah. I'll just do whatever, I'll take whatever I want. I'm bigger, I'm stronger than you. I'm not right. He knows he's not right because he said, I don't think I'm going to heaven. I'm in heaven right now. Remember he said that on the plane?
Yep.
They ask him about he said, he knows he's not right. This is not about being right or wrong. This is about power. So he respects the process of being the devil.
That's right.
That's what he respects. He don't respect not a goddamn thing else.
Yeah.
So like I said, that's well said. I think you crystallized what I was trying to say. Like it's damn near like he trying to bogard the ground and the earth to doing what he want. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Exactly.
The Lord wanted certain things to grow in a certain ways. I'm big, I'm strong. We gonna plant corn everywhere, and you gonna do what I say, and that's not. It don't work like that.
Like if I could, and what you're saying is so right. He he put stuff in the ground and try to rush the crops to grow out the ground.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he can't wait. Once again, like you said, husbandry. He don't have the patience, and this is why the Bible even called earth a witness against us. Yeah, you got to feel that. Like the Lord, He's poetic with it. He said, "I call heaven and earth." And then the Bible say, "In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, let every word be established." The Lord said, "I call heaven and earth to be a witness." So meaning, earth is gonna bear record.
Right.
What you put in it and what you take out of it, it has an account.
That's right.
Or shall I say, invoices? The Lord does not. I mean, His Majesty does not. You can't get around Him. You can't out hustle Him. You understand? You're not going to do it because what you do will testify against you, and it's happening right now. Hence the phrase, the scripture: "You reap what you sow."
That's right.
Boy, I wish I could see the white people's face when he walked out of that. Boy, I'm telling you, look, they should have had a cow there. They should have had a bull there, right? They should have had a bull in the background. When he got up and walked out, they said they should have pointed at that manure and say, "This is bull crap." They should have been. They should have had. I'm gonna show them how to do journalism. You got to have it ready in the back. So when he get up, you get. So like, let me. So
it's like dirty hands now. This guy had dirty hands. Anything he touch, it can't come, especially when coming to husbandry. He have no no place in doing that because his hands so dirty. It's like we use our phrase here. It's like you plant something like your hand may have a bad hand, but it can't nothing your touch can grow. Nothing your touch can grow. So you just have to stand on the side and let the people them who the Lord bless, who hands the Lord bless, let them do the husbandry. And this is who he is. He can't touch nothing. He had dirty hands.
Damn right. And if I could, it was, man, Captain, so why what you said is so heavy. It remind me of some brothers in Louisiana who was planting cabbage and stuff out here in Louisiana, and doing some work for the school for Commander General Yahanna on the food program. And the older brothers, they call them green thumbs.
Yes.
Down there. And what you say is spiritual, because they would say, like, okay, certain people have their hands are just blessed when it comes to dealing with certain crops. You know what I'm saying? It's the knowledge, but you could, like, they have a phrase where he's a green thumb. He knows, and they can tell you, hey man, if you plant these watermelons, you're gonna have them by July if you plant them around this time. They just know. They know the land like the back of their hand. You understand? So that's what you're saying is so right. Like the earth would not, and it's the curse of Cain that he has.
That's right.
Because he put his brother's blood in the earth. The earth would not yield its increase to him.
That's right.
You understand? That's spiritual. So like I yield.
That's right.
It's like I always, if I may too, I always think about how during COVID-19, like, because I like to fantasize and think about what it's going to be like when Christ returns and restores everything back to its proper order. And what I realize is it's not going to take long. Like COVID-19 showed me it is not going to take long. I remember me and Captain Rashak was talking about this. I remember during COVID-19, because they had to ground so many planes because people weren't going anywhere, they showed 2 images of how the skies all across the earth, the entire earth atmosphere, had cleared up in the matter of 1 year of the white man being locked down. And that gave me hope in knowing it's not going to take long when Christ get back, brothers and sisters. When Christ get back, It is not going to take long for everything to go back how it's supposed to go. And I thank the Lord for that, because without that hope, you really would fall into the trap of thinking like a white man. Like, this is everything destroyed. That we gotta go to the moon because this earth is finished. Like, you would start to think like that because Esau steals all hope on earth. He destroys the earth, corrupts the water, the air, the people, the nations, the money. He just corrupts, like Captain Sawab just said. He's dirty hands, man. Dirty hands, and everything they touch, they corrupt, they molest. And thank the Lord that there's somebody that's coming to heal everything. Like Michael Jackson had a song called "Heal the World."
Right.
The problem is he wasn't talking about he wasn't telling you how the world got to be healed. The white man has to be put in chains.
Right.
It do matter if you're black or white, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, right. Come on, man. Hey, I remember. So like just aside, but I remember in DC, man. I know Captain Narthak and Rashad probably remember this. We was at camp, and this one dude, he was, I guess he was a street performer. He was performing that Michael Jackson song, "It Don't Matter If You're Black or White," right in front of the camp. I remember it like it was yesterday, and he remixed the lyrics. Cause I know the song. He said, "White man, black man, white man, black." He said, "It doesn't matter." I said, that ain't part of the song, nigga. You saying that because we out here speaking. I remember that. He added lyrics to it because we was out there going so hard. So like, I yield.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. they were so insecure in the white man knowing that every nigga on earth loves the crust between his toes. They started extra buck dancing because we are camp.
Right.
They had to show the white man, like, listen, I'll tap a little harder just because of these niggas over here.
Exactly.
So it's 100% true what you're saying there. This oppressor, I remember, Commander Yahanna or General Mahima, one of them I remember long ago in a class in DC said the oppressor, he oppresses the ground they walk on. The grass is trying to grow. He paved the street. He put sidewalks. He dig it up. He do this. Like he said, it was something at camp, I think, where one of them trees or something had grown through the concrete. And he's like, damn, the thing is trying to grow. You covering it up. He's like, this man oppresses the earth. You understand? He oppresses the earth. So he's on his last. He don't respect nothing. He don't care about nothing. He just wants to make sure he's strong enough to take whatever he wants, when he wants, from whoever he wants.
Yeah.
That's it. And with that type of culture, it's not going to be long before your own people start turning and taking from him.
That's right.
But that's what he's teaching. That's what the example he's setting. And so we'll see how where this thing goes.
Yeah. Come.
You want to move on to another one?
Come on, sorry.
What's good? Which one I want to go to? Whichever one you could go ahead.
Come.
Well, we can go to the one we got booed at the Knicks game. I mean, that's an interesting one.
Oh yeah, this he calls the Knicks. He calls the Knicks to get knocked.
Oh my
Knicks
goodness.
got knocked.
Oh my goodness. It was bad. I seen a video. They was out there and they was screaming. They was cussing Trump out. They was screaming. They were like, "You did this." One of them had the jersey. He almost ripped. He looked like Hulk Hogan. He was like, he was like, I said, what the hell is this? I said, he coming out the shirt. I said, New York is a special place, boy. They love that. They support they for the home team.
Yeah.
But boy, they was furious with Trump. They was trying. I heard someone was trying to find a Secret Service vehicle so they could vandalize. They was just mad. The Knicks went on a 13-game win streak, and lo and behold, he came in there and they calling it the curse of Trump, and I can believe it. So like I yield.
It's like I wouldn't be surprised the way these devils they just so oppressive and petty. The next storming of the Capitol is gonna be because the Knicks lost. I wouldn't be
surprised. They try to get his Secret Service a public service. Right. Them turn all the way up. Listen, brother, that whole thing with New York, like what you know was saying, I see them. They try to shake this sign, the street sign down. A brother tried to stop them. He said, "Yo, we winning." This is before the laws. This is when they're already tuning it up. Or it could be the same day the laws. I ain't too sure. But he telling them we shouldn't vandalize our own city. This is ours. They beat the brother up. About 6 just jumping. Wow. He's standing up there and he giving a speech. You would swear he was on Broadway, reciting Othello. And he said, "This is our city. We shouldn't do this. We're winning. We shouldn't do this." Some. A few moments later, brother, about 6 of them jumping, man. Whoop his ass, man. Whoop his ass, brother. And I'm like, 2 things I realized that day. You better not love no city. Don't love a brick in the fucking city. Don't love a screw in the damn sign. Let that shit go. I'm trying to save shit. And of course, if the Knicks whoop your ass when they win in the series, what the fuck they gonna do if they lose? What's gonna happen? They keep their ass, they tear the damn pole up. If they was winning, the Knicks is up. If they lose, oh my goodness, brother. I think that would be it. It'll be Philly, New Jersey, and then Canada. Right. I think everything else is just gonna go in the ocean. It's gonna go in the ocean. That's about it. Good night.
Yeah.
That's heavy. It's like if I could, Cap. And man, in New York, man, and I'll never forget the first time I came to New York. And we come up there to speak, man. And Madison, we was in Times Square. But man, the people New York is one of those cities, man, where you gonna learn how to speak in that city. Boy, you got people on the left, on the right, on all over. You know what I'm saying? Hurling, saying things, and boy, but you know what, man? It's a special city, man, because they lose it. They have a pride about them. I remember last year, when they didn't make it as far, but I remember they got close. Man, they set up a boxing ring between the New York Knicks fans and the other team. They had the gloves and everything outside the stadium, putting money, betting to see who could knock who out. How many they had the scoreboard where how many Knicks knock out the other fans. I said, boy, this is crazy. But it reminds you of Rome with the bread and circus. It's the same thing. Like the people. Those types of things would distract a lot of our people from the day-to-day issues that we have and things that's going on in this country. And to most people, it's like an outlet or a release to a lot of people. You've seen some people out there, and forget about how much the seats were. They said Spike Lee said somebody offered him $500,000 just for his courtside seats. So how lucrative these games are, but Trump came there because they usually what they was doing, for what I heard, they was having watch parties outside the stadium for people who couldn't afford it. They would, So, but being that Trump came there, what happened is they had to cancel all the watch parties. People couldn't have a watch party because of the Secret Service. So they were doubly mad. They were not only mad because they didn't get to sit out there and have the watch parties with the people in the city, but they also lost and they booed him as well. You know what I'm saying? I think they said that he fell asleep during during the game. So they were, I mean, it was a whole thing, man. I think they want to try to get him out of New York, ban him from New York, but I doubt that's gonna happen. So
So if I may too, just the whole fanfare behind this is just straight out of the Roman Empire, just straight bread and circus. Because for the life of me, and like Captain Mashak said, you have no love and investment in these cities. But okay, but we got to think about the culture too that the white man has created, where these people are destroying these cities over a child's game.
Yeah.
Like this is Rome all over again. And Esau, he understands the psychology behind it. That if these people don't have these games, this bread and circus, they will be storming these capitals.
Yeah.
It correlates directly. If they're not rowdy at these games and able to get out all of this what's the word, barbaric energy, they're going to storm these capitals. And so Esau has to distract the masses. He has to give the people a artificial warfare. That's why it's so big with the teams and the brawling. Already said the brawling video is number 16 on the list. All the fighting and the brawling is because the games simulate warfare. And in the real war, you siding with your side. And it's like, yeah, well, my side in our city, in our country, we fighting to the death. But you got this fake warfare that's distracting you from the fact that the white man is taking everything from up underneath you. He's taking everything. He's leaving you with nothing. And a lot of you New York fans, you went and celebrated or got angry over that game and then went home to a 90 square foot apartment in some closet. You know what I'm saying? But you cheering because your team is winning. Like this is mass what's the word? Mass hysteria, mass programming. The fact that people can like you cheering for a damn sports team and you going home to a closet. I've seen these apartments in New York and it is absolutely it is hell. It's hell. Yeah. But hey, the Knicks won. The Knicks is up. Hey, how about those Knicks? Don't tell me a goddamn thing about no Knicks. Yeah. I live in hell. You understand? I want to nick somebody in the face.
Go ahead.
Now, you know what's the weird thing about it? Like, Esau does the same thing too for the hockey. They tear up everything.
Yeah.
You understand? But they don't put it on the news like they'll put it on the news. You mean like they'll put it out like this and try to call us, make us look like we animals. Yeah, they're getting it in there. So,
listen, this the video here with the dude, I think it's a brother, telling them, don't destroy the city. They're fucking up the street sign now. They're fucking up the street sign. Him with his little half alopecia, bald head ass here. He come in the middle and he's like, listen, we destroyed our own city. Let me see if I get some for you. Listen, he defending that pole. If that pole fall on his head, Lord forbid, and kill him, the city wouldn't care.
Right.
Nope.
The city wouldn't pay for a candle at his wake.
That's right.
Because he wouldn't care. I get what he's saying, but once again, because of the Christian church, we don't know what to fight for. We have fight in us. We have a lot of fight in us, but we don't know what to fight for, how to fight. None of that shit. None of that shit. We don't know how to do it. And he in all black, he just in the wrong place.
Yeah.
He should be in the UPK, so he know how, he has some heart to go up there and face that crowd. He in New York. But he don't know how to fight or what to fight for. Let me play the rest of this thing out. He say effing up the city for no reason. He effing up the city for no reason. Like what he doesn't understand is the same thing Kazak was just talking about there, where because this replaced warfare, because this done replaced, the rivalry that would come from, races or nations or kingdoms or empires. Right. Like this is still very much driven by violence. Like the impetus behind sports and sports fans is violence. It's absolute violence. The brothers who follow the football that the world follows. In Europe and in Italy and Spain, they have something called firms. Firms, that's what they call it in the UK. Firms is the fan club of a certain sports club. In Italy, I forget what they call them. They have them in France too. France has a team called PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. Their firm or version of a firm is so fucking powerful. When they travel, they get police escorts. They get certain amenities given because they don't want them fucking everything up. The ones in Italy is linked to the mafia. So when they have cross-tongue rivalries, where they have they call them classicos or derbies. A derby would be something like Giants playing Jets. You get the point? Right. Like it's a cross-town derby. Brother, the firms meet before the game and fight in the fucking streets. Fight in the street. They meet on an open field and it's a free-for-all. Bricks, bats, pipes, whatever it is. You get the point? Like it's a well-connected, well-funded thing. But the impetus is the lust for the violence. We here in New York, I don't know if there's a New York Knicks firm, but from the street work, it doesn't seem like that. It just seems like this is raw fandom. Right. And raw fandom means I have to take this violence out on something or someone. And tonight, this pole is getting it. And he should just be like, man, you're wild, man. That pole ain't do nothing. He'd have been better off putting a San Antonio Spurs jersey on the pole and leaving them to do the thing. They might have listened to him then because now he's showing he kind of understands what's going on. Brother, he went in there and tried to save the pole, brother, and the pole could not save him.
Good night.
The pole could not come and say, well, stop, he's innocent. Take it out on me. The pole couldn't do that, brother. Just please watch the end of this. This is goddamn.
Good night. Like, is there somebody with a Spider-Man outfit on?
That's what I'm saying.
Lord have mercy.
Fuck the pole, at this point. Fuck the pole, brother. Rip it out the ground. Rip it out the ground. Somebody gonna get work overtime to replace that pole tomorrow. But no, you get a few licks in your face all over the damn internet. For what? For something the oppressor wants. He oppresses you, so you have this rage in you. So now we in an emotional state, and he can now corral us and shepherd us into the different emotional outlets that he wants from us. You get the point? And this sure, like General say, this next thing here, brother. This game, I personally believe they're gonna gift wrap this championship to New York, so that New York people do not do to Con Edison what they just did here. Don't go take it out on the utility company because they're protesting Con Edison right now and they ain't showing it. They know it. They know, if, as you were saying before, that if they don't have the outlets, the bread and circus outlets, they will for sure turn on the government, on the mayor, on the councilman, on your chief of police. That's who's going to be a pole. That pole, let that pole be, be the whipping stick. The whipping pole. You'll take out the frustration on that. You know what I mean? Silaki, how are you?
Yes. As I'm sitting and listening to this cat, okay, that whole we destroying the city for no reason. That's that's a good slave. Like that's what that is. It's like you want to be the good nigga because he's clearly Dominican or Puerto Rican. You're destroying the city for no, I heard him when he said the reason. I was like, yeah, he's a Dominican. or Puerto Rican. And brother, you want to be a good nigga for master, and you don't understand. Okay, that's not Esau. That you're not going to be accepted because you trying to protect the city. And Spider-Man is out in the mix. Spider-Man supposed to be protecting the city, and he out in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm listening to this cat. Like he sound like the type of cat that is super Christian, and although he means well, he's not doing this. Like this is not the way. Like I support the people. I support the other cats more than I support him because I know his reasoning for it is not a sincere love.
Yeah.
It's not a love for the people. This is the white man stuff. Come on, this
Yes,
he has to know the love for the white man. That's what I'm trying to explain. Like you sound real. This master gave us this. This is how we're destroying our own neighborhoods and nigga, shut up. We don't own none of this. We understand. They gonna replace it in the morning. They got funds allocated for this type of stuff. They know this is what happens. They know this is how to get down. Like Captain Nathak said, they do the same thing during the hockey games. I'm not advocating nobody go destroy anything. I'm just saying you going out there trying to sound righteous and hope. Like, why you out there then? Like you out in the middle of the melee trying to say, well, guys, we shouldn't do this. Then why are you there? It's like, come on, man.
Exactly. Hey, listen, you so right. Like, it's not so much that we support what they're doing, but we understand. Right. We understand crowd more. I'm not saying it's right. They shouldn't tear nothing up.
Right.
I'm not tear that up. You have a zeal, but I'm not according to wisdom. But we understand where that comes from.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah. He said this is our city. There's like, who is our? Because when this city ready, this city treats us like refugees. That's right. This city treats us like, a foreigner. Who the fuck is our? This poll about to get it, not just for the Spurs, not just for the Knicks. This about to get it for Tamir Rice. Was he the young boy name who got shot in the with the game control? What's his name, Mark?
The game control.
The chink shot him in the stairwell in an apartment building in New York.
Oh, I forget it.
Akai Gurley. This is for Eric Garner. This is for Diallo.
That's right.
Not Diallo. Diallo, I think, was Hamid. Was he Abdullah Wima? It was the Levite brother who they put the plunger up his behind and had him in a hospital for months. This poll getting it for that act. This poll ain't getting it because we just trying to tear some shit up. But the brother and he black, like you rightfully said, he don't fully understand that thing.
Right.
He don't fully understand it. He's speaking on behalf of the oppressor. Like this brother here, he'll be the one who will come up to the camp to stop the boot kiss.
Yes.
Yeah.
He'll come stop the boot kiss. He'll stop. The boot kiss got to stop.
Yeah.
These shouldn't touch the boots, y'all. Come on. It's a lot. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, Cal.
No. Go ahead, Cal.
I go after you. I'm going to be kind of long-winded with this one.
Because this, this brother remind me of. This brother remind me of, of brothers who think they're better than niggas.
Yes, Kamaka, right.
He think he better than them. Like he think you all are animals. I'm the human in this.
And he's civilized. He's so civilized and dignified.
Yeah. Well, he don't understand. You know what I mean? America, why you don't go tell your politicians and them that? Go tell the politicians, this is our country. Why are you destroying it? Go tell the politicians and them that. You understand? The mayor, what's the mayor name? Who was there? The brother who was there?
Not Mamdani.
Adams. Eric Adams was housing the Venezuelans and them. Housing them. You understand? And then had to go make some deal with Trump to get all of them out, basically. You wasn't I ain't hear, I ain't see on the news getting whooped for that, for your brothers and them. But you think, you know what I mean, brothers like this, they think they're better than black people. They're better than niggas. And lo and behold, he lucky his brothers that put their hands on him. The white man put their hands on him. It ain't gonna be that nice.
Right.
For you.
Damn right.
Yeah.
If I could, like, he better look up the convergence theory. You know what I'm saying? When they come to riding, you know what I'm saying? You come out there in a crowd that's, you know, that's want to do a melee, want to act out. You know, you're gonna get crushed by what they call peer pressure.
Yeah.
You're gonna get crushed. Like it's so, I mean, it's bad. You out there doing this, like you gonna get taxed by the city. You getting taxed damn near for breathing in New York. Then you go out there. I guess you want to, you know, try to, like you said, try to save the city, and getting beat up by Marvel and every Comic Con or the universe of Marvel. I mean, you getting whooped by a Spider-Man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Captain America. Who they got costumes whooping you.
Kahan.
Go ahead, Cap.
If Batman was trying to stop that, Batman would have get whooped.
Exactly. Like, I mean, you literally in Gotham City.
Right.
That's literally where you at. You know what I'm saying? So when you seeing this, that he supposed to, I thought Spider-Man supposed to be stopping the melee.
That's right.
He's joining in. Like this right here is crazy, man. Like it was, and it's so much footage, man. I mean, I seen one. They chased the new San Antonio Spurs fan in Jersey. They chased him up the street. He had to hop on, try to get in the cab or something.
Yeah.
And they had the GoPro camera, so they running with the camera. We got one. I said, and I'm looking. They running through the city at night, and I'm saying like this is going on in New York City at night. Everybody's outside, and it's like, oh yeah, that's one. They chasing him down. They gonna catch him, and they just going on about their business. You know, I got bills to pay. Who's next? Yeah, where you going? You know, 23rd Street. Okay, like it's like that. It's like they literally chasing this man he's running in the street, and nobody's getting in the way. It's crazy, man. So like I hear.
And you know what's so ironic in a way too, is in that our people, they see there's a difference when it comes to jerseys with team. But when it comes to race, we indifferent.
Right.
We all bleed red.
Right.
You know, so that's the, you know what I mean, that is the underlying, you know what I mean, issue there. You know what I mean, with this, you know what I mean, you know, one of the underlying issues. Like you could make the difference, oh, that's a Spurs fan. You know what I mean? He wants to beat us. We'll give him an open before he does that. Right. You understand? Like they have that mentality. Not saying it's right, but the mentality they're supposed to have is, I'm black, he's white, he's Chinese. They don't have that. They don't have that you know what I mean, that mindset on them, which is, you know what I mean, detrimental right now in this time.
Yeah. Yep. Like you I think you hit the nail on the head there, where like you know what happened. You know, God love everybody, but the sports God don't. So the sports God is free to discriminate and segregate. But the God of the Bible, the God of everybody, got to love everybody. He can't hate. But the sports God could hate.
Yeah.
That's heavy. It's a lot of cap.
Go ahead.
And you know what's so heavy, and I got to say this. What's his name? Grace Jones' little brother, Noel Jones, and he's a pastor. But I got to give. He said something that was heavy. I got to give it to him. He in the world, but he said something that was so true when he was talking about this generation, like the youth. He said that this generation want to count their victories. Like, and it made sense because, which is why, like how they deal with things like even street wars, they may say we up one.
Yeah.
Right.
Or even beats with the opposite sex, city girls up 2.
Yeah.
Or city boys up 3. like they keeping score of the conflict. And it's so heavy because General Thumb, he used to always say this at camp in DC. Whose team are you on?
Yeah.
He always used to say that. Whose team are you on? And that's the thing. Like, we don't understand that concept when it comes to our race. But we understand that's so heavy, Cap, because we don't look at it in that mindset.
Right.
And all sports is simulated warfare.
Right?
Yeah.
That's all sports is a team, one team against the other, and who is the more dominant force to win the game. And a certain time is allotted to win the game. And strategies and all these things, but we don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's so heavy, man. A lot of our brothers and sisters should look at it like that, because we are playing a game on the world stage.
Right.
And it's us versus everybody.
Yep.
So like, I yield.
100%. Cap, I just wanted to read that theory you reference.
I can read it, sir.
You sure? All right.
Convergence theory is a multidisciplinary concept suggesting that separate entities, societies, or ideas naturally evolve to become more similar over time as they develop or face certain environments.
Listen, like that's exactly what happened to him in this video here.
Right.
Like these is people who gather together. I mean, if you're looking at it from the beginning, it's only one or two people shaking the damn thing. But over time, more of the entities, the separate entities, societies, or ideas, they evolve to come similar.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And more people just get involved who wasn't even involved. Like, once again, listen, the thing with Paul when he talked about the unknown God, and when he was, he had the Sadducees and Pharisees against each other, where he pretend to be on one side and then pretend to be on the other side, and at the end, two of them fighting each other. Like, we know how to fight in here. We know how to battle. We know how to do this thing, and this is not a battle that's worth it.
Right.
That's right.
Save that fucking pole, nigga. You're gonna save that pole that a drunk man Saturday night in New York is gonna run over.
That's right.
A drunk man, a dog is gonna piss on this pole in the morning.
Yep.
A rat climb up this pole. That's what you're fighting for.
Yeah.
You reevaluate. So like you good.
Now, I was going to add, and the Bible also say, we say count your losses before you go to war.
Yeah. Count the cost.
Yeah, count the cost. Like, he didn't do that. You understand? And that's why we say, I mean, you come into the UPK, you'll learn exactly, you'll know the right way to fight. How to fight, when to fight. You understand? You'll learn it. You know what I mean? You won't, you know what I mean? Now, he is being made an example of.
Right.
You understand? Now he's being made an example of. You know what I mean? Because you're trying to defend an inanimate object.
Right.
Where's the defense for abortion? Right? You ain't saying they're destroying with youths. They're destroying what? A pole? And you liking that pole to the city? Yeah.
And Cap, on top of that is even on his end, because he was willing to throw hands for it. You see, he got into the melee.
Right.
Even on his end, even though he Christian and he for sure slave to the oppressor, the oppression gives him the impetus to exercise violence. So you see, the whole spirit around sports is war.
Right.
On and off the court.
That's right.
Yeah.
This whole thing here is about warfare. And in war, you don't give a damn about no damn pole.
Right.
You don't give a war about no damn about no pole. It's crazy. Now, if the Knicks losing would mean blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians would be in a better position, so be it. Yeah. But I know Knicks winning would mean we would not be in a better position. Yeah, man.
All right.
Let's get the next one. Let's rock on and go. Unless somebody wanted to jump in again.
I'm too wild, sir.
Too wild.
Now he getting enough licks, sir.
Oh man, it's that, I watched that shit and I was like, what the hell is he even doing? Why is he there?
Right.
So like
Yeah, go ahead. So
Spidey web could not spread wide enough. So Spidey Marvel went out the door just as the curtain can.
Right, Marvel not.
Marvel not. And just as I mentioned in the early part, we were saying that all black, you should have find the school in New York. That way should
That's
that
right.
way should I be. That way should I be.
That's right. He could have been up there in class
That's
Wednesday
right.
night, get into class. Instead of being sitting in the class gonna be watching your video, getting a breakdown on you.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's wild. It's wild. Wisdom needs to cry in the streets. Let's go. Where you want to get the Carmelo Anthony case now?
Come.
Yeah, let's get Carmelo Anthony. You know what I mean, before we run on time.
Carmelo Anthony sobs as he's convicted of murder for stabbing Austin Metcalf, and killer's angry supporters claim this whole thing's been racist. Carmelo Anthony sobbed Tuesday as he was swiftly convicted of murder in the fatal stabbing of fellow high school jock Austin Metcalf at a track meet, and his furious supporters raged, "This whole thing's been racist." The jury in Collin County deliberated about 3 hours before finding Anthony, 19, guilty of first-degree murder in the death of the 17-year-old, and must now decide whether to put him away for life, prompting the killer's weeping mom to take the witness stand.
Salaki, you said first degree?
Yep.
Nah. So this ain't that man plan to unalive that dude?
That's Cap. Remember, we was talking earlier today, and I was telling you I want to get the details of the case, because for them to turn it over to say he went over there to pick a fight, I want to hear which eyewitness. I want to hear the details. You know what I mean? And that's 3 hours they deliberate to find him guilty. That sounds like that's just how long it took them to finish their lunch. But they already, they were selecting guilty. When they did the jury selection, it was already guilty. It didn't take them 3 hours to deliberate that shit. That was how long it took for the Chipotle man to bring their Chipotle with their 2 sides of guac and the mocha ice, chai tea. And once they finished that and the last nigga burp, all right, let's go. Guilty. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand it. You had to prove what? He knew them, right? For first degree.
Yeah, come.
Like, he knew them and he went over there with intentions of killing.
Yep.
I mean, damn, Mark.
Yeah.
That's a tough call.
Yeah. And
go ahead.
Boy, these people are telling you, because just hearing how these Caucasian male speaking about it, it's really like you really have to go like sit down and read it for yourself. You have to, because if you don't, you'll get caught up in in the BS.
Yeah.
You understand? Because okay, from what they're saying, he went under a tent, right? Some other school tent. And the so-called victim came and tell him he had to move. He had to move out.
Yeah.
And what it's saying is the young brother stuck his hand in the bag and told him, if you touch me, you're gonna, you're gonna see. I ain't playing. The Caucasians, the what's the dude name? I forget the dude name. The devil.
Austin.
Metcalf.
Austin. Yeah, pushed him. And they say the brother, put in the knife to him. You understand? And they trying to say that's his first degree. So you telling me since Metcalf push him, then the brother should have just pushed him back. So all this stand your ground case that you all have, you gotta go revisit it. Because the stand your ground is, it doesn't tell you what, you know what I mean, what the person should measure back. It doesn't say that. You understand? But in this case, somehow they're trying to say he went overboard, basically.
Yeah.
He went overboard. So the boy just pushed him. He was in the wrong tent. The boy pushed him. Austin pushed him. But they're trying to say he went with the intention to unalive Austin. Nah. And another piece there too. I was trying to put this a video in the chat here. You hear these white men, cop.
Yeah.
It's at you maybe could start it at maybe 3:50. And I had to go look it up for myself. I had to go look it up. You understand?
350, you say, right?
Yeah, 350. Don't believe anything Esau telling you, man.
All right, let me know if y'all could hear.
Self-defense. And so I was really interested to see if Carmelo Anthony, who,
You all able to hear?
Can.
Also say that the people who are the main witnesses to this, they're Austin Metcalf's friends. They're his teammates. Carmelo Anthony, I think, could have gotten up on the stand and told a story that he felt threatened, but that's not something that we've heard. And we're not going to hear that because he's not going to testify.
I'm shocked by that because I've never seen a self-defense case where the defendant does not testify. It's like Law 101. If you're going to claim self-defense, you have to get on the stand and say that I was in reasonable fear of my life. I've never seen where they don't get on the stand and do so.
Pause it. Did Zimmerman get on the stand?
No.
He lying. The MF lying.
Yep. They wouldn't let Zimmerman get on the stand because they say they'd have picked him apart.
That's it. They convicted that brother based on his skin color.
That's it.
Based on the pictures they saw on the internet.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like, you know what I mean? You can't, like, you're in a catch-22 and you try to defend yourself, you go to jail. You don't defend yourself, you go in the grave. Fuck. What the hell? You almost just have to, you know what I mean? That's why in the Christian church, now I see why the Christian church teaching, you know what I mean? You get hit in your cheek, turn the other cheek, your right cheek, turn the other cheek.
Basically.
Because that's what America telling you to do. That's what they want black people to do. They want black people just to be like them dolls in China. Just to be abused and say nothing.
Yeah. Right.
Don't say nothing. Thank the Lord you're breathing.
Yep. Because you're only breathing because some white man wasn't angry enough to take your life that day.
Yeah.
Right.
He didn't have any more energy. He had to make it home for dinner. So he'll just maim you or take your eye out or, break your hand. But you get away today, nigga, because I got to go and eat this bloody meal.
It's a lot.
Go ahead, Cap.
Man, like this story right here, and it's really sad on this instance because you pretty much knew that they was gonna convict this brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we talking Texas.
Mm-hmm.
We talk. Go ahead, Cap.
No, you finish, Cap.
No, it just with like that. We talking like Texas, man, and like I was on the phone today with shout out to Dallas, the brothers out there that's just close to that area, went out there and did some interviews, and that whole area, it's a real somber mood out there, but the tension is high. Also Lamawad and the other another brother out there, so like it slipped my mind, Ishka, right brother. They did some interviews and shout out to them. But this right here, I saw a post online where a sister was saying we got to stop sending our kids to these all white schools or majority white schools. And all I could think about was Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah.
It's all I could think about. And like we have to come to grips on the errors that we made with the civil rights movement. Not just the quote unquote progressive steps that they said they made. And some of them did have certain progressive steps, but as a whole, these types of situations, and every generation has a racial timestamp with these incidents. In 1991, it was Rodney King. 2012 was Trayvon Martin and many others. You go back to the so-called Red Summer of 1919,
right?
With the racial violence. Like it's like the Lord in every generation, He given us a racial timestamp to let us almost to remind us, to let you know that you still viewed the same way.
Yeah.
I said, I bet it was a post I made some years back. I think it might have been involving Trayvon Martin, and there was some other incidents that happened as well. And it had to do with stand your ground, the stand your ground law. And it's like when they stand their ground, they're standing on top of you.
That's right.
But when you decide to stand your ground, you're standing on state property. So this is how we know what the Lord is trying to let us know in these times, man. And this is going to do one or two things for a lot of young black males. I saw a sister that said she got 5 black boys. She don't know what to tell them. Well, we got a lot to tell you in the ISUPK.
Yeah.
We have a list of things to tell young black men. And we tell them all the time, not just in Hebrew Academy, but in our day-to-day classes. And we teaching them how to deal with this world. Because this is going to do one or two things for young black men. It's going to make some more docile, and it's going to make others more hostile. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen.
That's right.
Some young brothers they're gonna say, I mean, I hear it all the time. I'd rather be judged by 12 than buried by 6.
Yeah.
You understand? So these are but this is letting you know the status and look, and this is what we get so vindicated in times like these.
Yeah.
And these are times that most of the naysayers, they don't want to talk. It's not the right time. Oh, it's the perfect time to talk, because what we have been saying is coming to pass.
Yeah.
What thus saith the Lord? That's how you know it came from the Lord, because we back here once again. We back here to the racial element that has never left. You a boycott here, a boycott. Are we going to boycott ourselves to segregation? Is that the goal? Because we getting back to back. Rick Child, now this. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next week? And the week after that? And they strategically let this trial happen during the summer because, oh my goodness, if it was during the school year, I could leave it to your imagination.
Right.
Be going on with these kids in school. Because everything now, there is no filter now.
That's right.
The veil has failed. We can see through all the nonsense. And the tension is so thick you can cut it with a knife.
Yeah.
You understand? So that right there, the UPK, yours truly, under Commander General Yahanna, has provided the remedy and the resources to deal with our brothers. A lot of young brothers, women are saying their sons need counseling. Call Commander General Yahanna. Call the ISUPK.
That's right.
We know how to deal with them. Trust me. I promise you, we know how to deal with these young brothers and sisters in these times. But here's the thing: you too afraid to turn them over to the priests and prophets of the Lord. And this is exactly where they need to be.
That's right.
I don't call it toxic masculinity. You understand? I don't call it that. You understand? Because the church don't got the answer.
Yeah, that's right.
You go out there to them churches right now and you ask them, what's the solution? Oh, well, we just need to come together. Come together? We couldn't even get in a tent outside. He couldn't even get under a tent when it was raining.
Right.
And you want us to jump? He couldn't. He had to. So he had to get wet. Basically, he had to stand out in the rain while other white kids stayed dry.
Yeah.
That what you telling me? You don't really want to have this conversation with the UPK.
That's right.
You really don't. But these are the conversations that must be had in these times. And right now, and they of course they're going to try to appeal it and so forth. But they had Trump then turned over most of these southern states. Trump, they didn't side it with Trump. Trump said, "You run it how you want to run it."
Yeah.
Any other incident, the federal government would have been stepped in involved in this. They would have said, "You know what? We taking over this case." Trump saying, "You run it how you want to run it. You won't have to worry about the federal government getting involved in this." This right here is showing you that the laws are not. These laws are to oppress us. You understand? So like I yield.
Yeah. And just to add to, you understand? Was it that he used a knife instead of a gun? I don't know. You understand? And you see what I'm saying, Cap?
Yeah.
This at Energet EV charge. You can't prove self-defense without getting on the stand. Are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer? You understand?
This
Like,
I think I put the wrong one up. Hold on.
Yeah, it's
okay. No, I halfway want to agree with this and all. You all know I'm starting to watch these conspiracy theories. Like I gave you a glimpse of where my mind going with this thing because okay, if they appeal this case or it goes for a retrial, you'll know all this was ingredients to try to give social unrest. You get the point? There's two high-profile cases, one after the other, with very disparaging results. And damn near the first verdict with releasing that mongoloid, everybody knew they was going to bury this brother. You know what I mean? Everybody knew. I think I still put the wrong comment up. Hold on. Is it higher up what he say?
Yeah, I think so.
Even
no,
if
the one before that.
The one before this.
One more. Well, yeah, that one.
You can't prove self-defense without getting on the stand. I mean, like you saying, is he a lawyer? You know, how you know that? Like this oppressor, you don't need to, he'll make his rules. But just the way things is happening, I'm wondering if they're trying to stir the public, the masses, the seas. You know what I mean? But go ahead,
could be right too. But that's why I brought up George Zimmerman. Because remember, Trayvon Martin was walking his way to the house, and George Zimmerman came up to him, you understand, and tried to stop him from going where he was.
Yep.
You understand? And the cops tell him, leave him alone.
Yeah.
You understand? Leave him alone. Zimmerman still provoked Trayvon Martin into getting into a struggle with him, pull the gun and bust him two in his chest. But Zimmerman won on the stand your ground rule.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost the same exact thing.
Salaki.
Yeah. He provoked him. He provoked a reaction.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because Salaki, because Trayvon Martin didn't know he had a gun on him. The white boy didn't know he had a knife on him. But the white boy provoked him. You understand?
So like it, Cap.
Yeah, go ahead.
What you're saying is so right because, okay, you don't have to, if the evidence is strong enough, you don't have to, it's not necessarily true. I'm not a lawyer, but I like you said, that case there, certain laws set precedents.
Yeah.
Certain judgments set precedents in that world. If anybody out there in the comment section that know a lawyer in the chat, please give input. It's always good to give different input. But what Captain Doc said is definitely on. And not only that, it was premeditated because that gun that he didn't. That gun was already cocked. I think they brought that out. You know what I'm saying? When you know a Glock, you have to put it in a chamber. So that's already, he didn't tussle with him and then rack the chamber and then you feel me? It was already in there. So when he's following, you know what I'm saying? Those are things that forensics and things look at. You know what I'm saying? How can the gun just go off and that means someone was already in the chamber when he was, you know what I'm saying? He was ready for, he was ready to unalive this cat.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember, Cap, they even brought in some specialists that was breaking down the trigger, the pound force for it, because it didn't have no safety. They were saying this gun don't have no safety, so that it proved intent. I remember the whole thing, like you're saying. They showed so much of the intent to shoot, and still he walked. And still he walked.
And he didn't get up on the stand.
No.
He didn't get up on the stand. You understand? He didn't get up on the stand.
Yeah. So it's right there. We can't, the racial element changes. And people gotta understand something. All these things with us in these trials, the racial element, I always like to say the race card is the most powerful card in the deck. The evidence, like you said, and not only that, they kept this trial from being televised. That's another thing. They kept that trial. This is out in start with a C county. The brother had told me, but this county here is, it's lily white. They kept this trial not televised and completely insulated, so to keep it outside the court of public opinion.
Right.
But they use pictures and things like that, him with a firearm, but the other kids had firearms too. So that should have canceled out if you're talking about a balance. Texas is a gun state.
Right.
But one is looked at as a thug, the other one's looked at as, red-blooded Americans that like to hunt.
Our president, the
water cap, Collin. That's right, Collin County. That's the name of the county. That's right. So they kept this thing, and I'm hearing. I'm not. I don't know how true it is, but I'm hearing all kind of things, and it sounds like one of those Southern things where the judge know the lawyer know the daddy, uncle know the lawyer, the judge. I'm starting to hear these things more and more. But this right here is letting our young brothers know, and it's to let us know, look, man, this is not our rest.
That's right.
You don't get justice with these people. You want to listen. When we say take the law in your own hands, we're talking about standing with the Lord, with the Bible. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about what they say. We're telling you to serve the Lord. That's how you take the law in your hands. Take God's law and put it in your heart.
Yeah.
Because that is how you break these heathens. This here, it's gonna be a long summer. Because now you got people out here who saying, "Well, if that happened to me, I'm gonna." Some of them say they gonna listen. I don't even want to talk about it. You got to talk to these young brothers out here, and especially during the team takeovers that's going on this summer. You understand? Like, this ain't the time to be sleep. This is the time to be awake, because the adversary is out there, and he's seeking whom he can devour. They not. It's usually you would think, okay, man, it's raining. Get under the tent. What's the problem? They X out all that because they don't look at your humanity. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I mean, it's so many different factors. I don't know. It was probably girls there. It's all kind of different factors, man, that you can really get into. They don't even want to touch to make it keep it from like it's looking racial.
Yeah.
But it's other things that went on that they don't want to talk about.
Yeah, like Cap, he was under a tent with people that was friends with the person who shoved them. The Austin, if Austin was under the tent, he was supposed to be under. If it was not for the rain, Austin would have never shoved him. You understand? But Austin friends was under the tent. So of course he could be big and bold to do it because he had backup. That's why the brother was like, okay, touch man, you will see. He made an example of one. You understand? Like they don't understand, you know what I mean, our culture, how we roll. But they understand their people, and they know their people have to get justice. Have to.
Yeah, I wish they televised the case. I would have liked to hear the argument behind it.
Exactly.
I really wanted to hear what they're saying, because you know the self-defense law in the Texas. I was just looking it up, right? Let me see if I could share this with you all too, if you all could see it. Hold up. Key defense principles: reasonable belief and imminence. You must have a reasonable belief and genuine belief that you are in imminent danger of unlawful force, death, serious bodily harm. Proportionality: the level of force you use must match the threat. Deadly force is only justified if you reasonably believe you are at risk of death or severe bodily injury. Stand your ground: you have no legal obligation to retreat before using force. Which, I mean, again, they're trying to say he could have just de-escalated, but there's no, you don't have to.
Right.
Texas is not that state. Like some states, you have to flee before you could physically defend yourself, and you damn near have to flee until there's nowhere else to flee. Like you get cornered,
Right.
and you know. But Texas is not that type of state, right? But it also has stipulations. It say you have no legal obligation to retreat before using force, but provided you have a legal right to be in that location. That's one. So if you ain't even supposed to be there, you know, legally, lawfully, that could, you know, that could take away your chances of a successful self-defense claim, because they'll come and say, well, you wasn't even supposed to be there anyway. Did not provoke the attacker and would not actively engage in criminal activity, excluding minor traffic violations. So it seemed like this is where they start to build their case against him. The aggressor, you generally cannot claim self-defense if you instigated the confrontation unless you withdrew from the encounter and clearly communicated your intent to stop, which kind of is counterintuitive to you don't have a legal obligation to retreat.
That's right. And Salaki, if he gave him warning, if he says, touch me and see what happens, that is the warning.
That is he running stop.
You get what I'm saying? Like if you sit there and say, hey man, don't touch me, that is letting you know, do not touch me.
Mm-hmm.
And then this cat here is, I think he was like what, like over 6 feet, maybe 6'1",
he was
football. And this brother, so you look at height weight proportion, there's already a mismatch if you're gonna talk about height weight proportion.
Right.
And look, they can save that stuff about you got to match the threat. Look, you know what I'm saying? You got white people out here that'll pull out a 45 Magnum on you. If you know what I'm saying, you bump them the wrong way and blow you to kingdom come in Texas.
Right.
Everybody got guns. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? The senior citizen will blow you away. Okay? Like if they feel like they threaten. And they will walk. I had a brother that drive trucks. Like even these brothers that drive trucks, they treat that like that's like their house.
Yes.
If you violate that in Texas, they can blow. Like you come up on they truck, them 18 wheelers, and they in their sleep, or you try to damage their vehicle. They have legal right for what I'm hearing. Now, I can almost believe this, but they was telling me some law where on these 18 wheelers out there in Texas, you know, you can defend it like your house. You know what I'm saying? So it's you know, Texas, they skewed the case, man, because there's so much evidence that the brother was defending himself, and at least for him not even get charged with manslaughter.
Yeah,
I think they had 3 options: not guilty, manslaughter, and I think it was what murder.
First degree.
First degree. They hit him with murder 1, man. Meaning they railroaded this brother.
Yeah.
Ain't no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? They railroaded this cat, man. But thank you, Dr. Martin Luther King. The worst thing we could have ever did was integrate.
Yes.
Did that dream include him being under the tent, getting try to get pushed out under the tent into the rain? That's no different than them pushing us out of the lunch counters.
That's right.
And getting pushed out of restaurants. It's the same thing, but this time it's in high definition 4K. I yield.
So, Lock, if I may too.
Please come.
And Kawakan, and okay, it's sending the message. Like this is with them finding that the Chinese man, the Asian man that killed Cyrus, a little black boy who was running away, and they found that Asian man not guilty. And then they find Carmelo Anthony, someone who was defending himself, guilty. It is very evident that they're sending the message. And the message should be, if brothers and sisters, and who it's the same type of cat, you destroying the city. Yeah, see, you don't understand. Those brothers and sisters in that crowd was more close to the Bible than you were, because God wants these cities destroyed. God wants America destroyed. Of course, not through our hands, but you try to preserve something that is not worth preserving. You're trying to save something that is not worth saving. And this is communicating to us that America is not the place of our rest, and we are the nation that is not desired. It's communicating to us that this place here, you are less than nothing in America. And that's why the Bible told us, the Lord gave us the blueprint. Gather together, O nation not desired. The problem is, like Captain Gahan said, Martin Luther King told us to gather together everybody. Oh, you a Knicks fan? I'm a Knicks fan too. It don't matter if you black or white, nigga. To hell with a sports team.
That's right.
Race is the ultimate team.
Right.
And the thing that we have to, the Lord is telling us what he giving you the teams.
Right.
The Bible had already laid out what the teams are. Gather together, O nation not desired. The Asians, Rick Child got off. Carmelo Anthony got convicted. I already know right there, the Asians is not on my team. The white man is not on my team. And I'm seeing all you different heathens, other races of people jumping on the bandwagon, using this as an occasion to show your fervent hatred for black people. It's obvious. Like situations like this, and it just might be me I might sound off, but situations like this to me are very enlightening. And it's almost like we need it, because our people are we are like 100 years behind all the other races. We're so far behind because our desire to love and join everybody when nobody else is moving like that. Nobody else thinks like that. Like a white man, he knows at the end of the day, my team is my race. The Chinese, my team is my race. The Asians know, the East Indians know, the Arabs know, they know my team is my race. Here we are, after 400 years in America being the undesired, and we still somehow are trying to put everybody on our team. Yeah, well, that's why we're losing. The score, I mean, if we could tally up the score, we're losing. We are losing terribly, and we need new coaches. That's the problem.
Yeah.
We need coaches. You Christian pastors teach us to be perfect losers. You Christian pastors teach us to be perfect losers and to be okay at losing and to just accept losing. And that time is over with. And the young brothers are seeing in real time. Okay, I'd rather go out on the wrong side than follow you losing coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what it's turning into. And I thank the Lord for the UPK, because you young brothers out there and young sisters that's watching this and seeing this and recognizing what this is, there is a winning team with winning coaches.
That's right.
We don't take no L's in the UPK. You understand? Through the Spirit of the Lord, through the brotherhood of Christ. Like, you got to come and join and gather together with your own people. Anything outside of that, you are going to lose. And I know we tired of losing. I'm reading the comments. Black people, we are fatigued.
That's
talking
right.
about black fatigue originally meant that black people were tired because of what was happening to us.
Right.
We fatigued. We're tired of losing. And some of you are going to go to church and you're going to get revamped and revitalized in the spirit of a loser instead of seeing this and saying, no, you pastors, y'all coaching us, y'all terrible coaches. I mean, who continues to keep the same coaches if the team loses time and time and time again?
All right.
That don't work.
All right. So why can I say one? Can I get one scripture if I could? It's just so heavy, man. I will coming off the back of what you're saying. Can I get Numbers chapter 24 verse 5?
Come.
And of everything we running for, and see that's what I don't know about these lawyers and what they doing, but they once again, you got the race card. I mean, we got to talk about it, brothers and sisters, because when you lose, like going back to what Captain Kazak just brought up. Now we got to look at the stats. We got to see how many turnovers we had.
Right.
Why don't you just get on the stand? Oh, the tent was only for white children, right? It was a whites only tent.
Right.
Can I say that? Let's just say that. Let's see what the Bible says about our tents. Numbers chapter 24, verse 5, Baba Shaw.
Come. The book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 5. How godly are they, Salakia, how godly are thy tents?
You see that? The Bible said, how goodly are thy tents. Go ahead.
O Jacob, and thy tabernacles, O Israel.
You understand? Like the Lord has given us a tent. He's given us tents. He said our tents are goodly. And that tent is going to keep you out of the rain. It's going to keep you out of being next to them. We don't want to be in the tents of wickedness.
That's right.
You understand? And if need be, if it takes me being under the tent with them, then let it rain on me.
That's right.
I got to have a real talk tonight for all our young brothers out there. Right. I know you upset. I know you want to fight. We're going to teach you how to fight and what to fight for and when to fight. But if it comes down to you being in the tent with them and getting wet, get wet. Let the rain fall on you. Whether to dwell in the tents of wickedness.
Right.
Your tents, and let's build our own tents. Let's start to separate. Let's start not to be around them. Let's have a healthy distance between us and them, a safe distance, as they used the term during COVID. We have to have a safe distance because us being in their tents was subject to their judgments.
Right.
You see? Because it's their tents. And that's what Metcalf was making clear, and the rest of his friends. And if this brother Carmelo, and Lord forbid, who knows if he had any friends, they probably was intimidated. And it surprises me that knowing all these phones and stuff around, it surprised me that there was no video about this. That's another thing. The video. There was no evidence, no cameras, no footage, at least not to the public. But we all know what goes down in these lily white small towns. Everybody is told to shh, don't say nothing.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's happening all over. It's happening not only that with the students, with the teachers, the staff. I just saw another story out here, sidebar. The mayor of a town, of a white town, majority white town, and a teacher slept with a student underage. And every time I hear these stories with our children being around them, I always go back to Emmett Till, because you know they're pedophiles anyway. And I always say, man, there's something not right. They're coming on to these young men. You understand? And who knows the whole, there's so many different things that town is trying to keep quiet. But one thing you can't hide is the truth.
Right.
You understand? Our tents are good. Can you read that one more time, my brother?
Can, sir. The book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 5. How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, and thy tabernacle, O Israel.
You see that? Our tents are goodly. let's get under the same tent, Israel. Let's not be dwelling with them. That was a scripture, I think it might have been with Jacob, where he laid his head on a rock. I forgot what that scripture is. Somebody he said, I'm gonna sleep outside. There was a city where the heathens was. He said, I'm gonna make my bed right here on. Let me find that. I gotta try to find that scripture. Because it lets me know the integrities our forefathers had.
Right.
Like he said, and they probably had hotels and everything in that city. He said, you know what? I'm not going in that city with these heathens.
Right.
And where he laid his head is, I think that was with Bethlehem. I think it might have been with the city of David or Bethlehem. That where he laid his head, and that stone is where the Lord raised up an ancient city, a city.
I think Sawab have it right. Sawab, you have it.
I was just paraphrasing. Probably when he was on his way to Laban, right? His way where he lay his head on the rock under the tree, right?
It's on the, that's where it is.
I think so. It's where he said that he'd rather not go into the. I think that's one where he made his bed on a rock rather than go among these heathens.
While you're fine, go ahead, please.
No, go ahead, Cap. Salak.
I just wanted to pull one in the meantime until your brothers find it. If I could get Daniel 7:25. Just real quick. Daniel 7:25.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 25.
Go ahead.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
Right, that's the oppressor we're living under now. You all know everything Trump's saying, from calling our people bad hombres, bad actors, rapists, vile this, that, the other, and of course setting himself up as God, in pictures and vaunting, speaking of himself so much, right? He speak great words against the Most High. Go ahead.
And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
And that's the black fatigue you was talking about, is that? That's the original one where we tired.
Right.
And he's wearing us out. And that's why I say, in fact, that's why I say I halfway agree with which is Energet EV charge. Because, okay, this ain't just here in America. So WAP and them on the verge of a whole civil unrest down there in Trinidad over these East Indians thinking they're the new Cory Gestapo. You know what I mean? Imagine a brother make a video, you send the police to arrest him 2 days later. The brother in and out of the hospital because he has sickle cell, but he was speaking on behalf of our oppressed people against you and your gods. Then, of course, UK is about to go up in flames because they had some Sikh stab some brother allegedly. I seen the video. I ain't see no blood. They say he got stabbed 4 times. The police who responded didn't see the blood. He said, where did you get stabbed, mate? The dude say, I got stabbed. The police say, I don't think so. Turn around. Give me your hands. Then the tape stopped. They say the devil died 3 minutes later. This happened in December. The case is in court last week, so it came out in the news last week. Yesterday, some Sudanese went up in Belfast, which is in Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland is part of the UK because, Ireland split with the war. Southern Ireland did not want to yield to London. Northern Ireland split from them and joined the UK. Northern Ireland, some Sudanese went up in Belfast, stabbed some devil, and attempted to cut his head off on camera in the middle of the street. They're burning houses down in Ireland right now. So this to me for sure is the horsemen loose in the earth. War and death. But brother, I would not be surprised if there's somebody orchestrating this shit on the back end to bring total civil unrest worldwide as Trump and his bedfellows seek to just, leak every natural resource from every minority group anyway. That's why I say I halfway believe, I halfway on the same train of thought as Energet EV, where it's like a psyop, because brother, this thing here, you don't let him go on the stand. You damn near offered no evidence of anything, only the eyewitnesses who's the friends of Metcalf testify. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Even the brother Belton. Where's the proof he had a gun? Because you all say he had a gun.
Right.
Like, where's the proof? Like cops don't plant guns.
Right.
The midnight special is just a myth. It's a fairy tale. It's Bigfoot. Like, where's the proof he did have a gun? And now, in fact, please, if you could tell them what you told me this morning. Now, if I said something this morning, I felt that's the most unblack I ever felt in my life. I can't believe I didn't even, put the whole thing together.
Where's that?
When you said the brother ran so fast, there's no way Rick Chow could have kept up with him.
Yeah, Rick Chow couldn't kept up with that young brother from the distance, from the store to where he got unalive. Rick Chow couldn't stay with him,
and even on the tape, the brother was gone. He was out.
He was gone. It was more like his son that did that, and Rick Chow take it.
See, like we so tired in this place. As tired, boss. We so tired. Things we would normally say. What gun? Y'all put that gun there. We ain't really saying that.
Yeah.
We not really saying that. We tired of being tired of. You remember that from the sitcoms? I'm sick and tired of being so sick and tired. Brother, he will seek to wear out the saints, brother.
That's right.
We close. We close to being all the way out. We close to the shoe open, the sole of your shoe opening up on your big toe on the floor. We close to that. They doing it to us. They understand it. Wear them out, keep them tired, keep them oppressed. They wouldn't be able to think too long. They wouldn't be able to consider certain realities. They wouldn't be able to really pick apart something. They would not be thinking straight. Right. The rich of them hate the poor of them anyway, so they ain't gonna have no money to fund for no good ass lawyer.
That's right.
And we just gonna keep stealing and pillaging and doing whatever. And brother, if you tired and you feel yourself slipping away, find the Israelite school of UPK for your final place of rest. Don't worry. We'll take good care of that old man. We'll put him in the ground, that old woman, and we'll raise up a new person who's full of energy, full of zeal, and can carry on in your stead. You tired? Find the Israelite school of UPK quickly. Your life depends on it.
That's right.
Because I'm telling you, we won incident. We won national incident away from total chaos.
That's right.
Total chaos. The emotional edge we on right now, brother. I fear for the next one. I think the next one is going to be carefully. It's going to be a victim where everybody's going to be like, that ain't right. It's going to be something else.
And
it's going to be something else. Go ahead.
You might be so right with that too, because in Egypt, the Pharaoh said, "What? Come, let's deal wisely with these people."
Yeah.
You understand? Because they fear that if they go to war with the enemies, we will join the enemy. Well, they're at war right now.
That's right.
Right.
And they will need every hand on deck to deal with what's going on in the Middle East right now.
Yeah.
You understand? So what you're going to do with these people here?
Yep.
These blacks who don't want to go fight in the wars that you created. What we're going to do with them? You got to deal wisely with them.
Yep.
That's right. You could be right.
Yeah. Something stinks about the whole thing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something stinks about the whole thing. I was talking to Captain Crawford today out in the UK. And he was like, we going through, and I'm like, brother, I was like, yeah, I watched that tape. There's no blood on the ground. Like, if somebody gets stabbed 4 times, surely, even if 2 of the stab wounds is long and it's internal bleeding, the blood filling up the lungs, surely one of them had to leak him out on the floor. If he died 3 minutes later, there's no blood. Then Karate tells me something ridiculous. He said the wickedest thing about it is white British people, the dude who got stabbed by the Sikh is Polish. His name is Novak or something like that. He said British white people do not like Polish people. He said that's part of what the whole Brexit thing was about. The Polish was coming in, taking all the jobs, the Eastern Europeans. Now all of a sudden, you all want to march for this Polish cat. He said the thing is not really. He said we never even heard of it until the case. So don't. I mean, it could just be all one big coincidence that the Lord is putting together, or it could be them, or both. Like the Lord is driving the thing forward by letting the small hat, orchestrate chaos in the earth, thinking he gonna rule when the Lord gonna put something in there for him.
That's right.
But it seems that in the corners of the earth right now is ready, it's ripe.
Right.
It's a ripe season now, ripe as could be.
So like,
go ahead, Cap.
So right, man. There's wars and rumors of wars, and even a rumor of a war can start a war.
That's right.
So heavy, But I think about that scripture, man. In I think it was Genesis 20, 28 and 11. I think it's 11, where our forefather Jacob, man, laid on that rock.
Yes,
he was in a city of heathens, and he decided he could have checked into a hotel or went in a tent, or rented a tent, or what. He said, "I'm gonna lay on this rock." But that's basically what it was. Like that's showing right there, meaning, and he out in the elements.
Yeah.
And the Lord blessed that place. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to be able to be uncomfortable, brothers and sisters. Willingly. Thank you, Cap. Come on. Crystallize. Willingly be uncomfortable in order to have our integrity, and that will allow us to have our own tents.
Yeah.
But are you willing? What are you willing to sacrifice? That's the thing about that. The Bible said that we laid down. Judah, who gonna rouse him up? We laid down. You know what I'm saying? Like an old lion. But I noticed something about anger. Anger rejuvenates you.
Yeah.
You can be tired as hell. But boy, when you get angry, it's almost like an energy drink. It's almost like you get riled up to the point where you like, man, I'm about to do something.
Yeah.
And that is what the Lord is about to do. The Lord is about to stir Israel up. He's about to do it. And you Judites out here that they ain't understanding. You out here fighting these little street wars and doing this foolishness. The Lord, now you got a wake up call.
Come on, man.
That name Carmelo Anthony is ringing in your ear now.
Yeah.
That brother Cyrus is ringing in your ear now.
Yeah.
You understand? And that right there is the Lord is about to stir you up. What? To wake you out of your sleep.
Yeah.
You understand? So this right here, this time, like you said, Cap, another incident is like a powder keg. You let another incident happen. And they might not even wait to the trial. They gonna say, we know how this gonna go. Let's go ahead and get started now.
Exactly.
That's how certain people is in the street.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. And 4th of July, that 4th of July coming, and brother, I mean, just over the years, I honestly think there's some sort of, underground white culture or ritual where there got to be some sort of 4th of July killing. Philando Castile, same way. Remember the brother who they tried to lynch in Indianapolis, where he crossed the people land with them white people? There's a big brother, I forgot his name. And he ended up, somebody came to his rescue. But by the time they came, he done pissed himself, all kind of shit.
Damn.
That was around 4th of July. We coming right up on the thing again. We'll see. We'll see if what we saying is crazy or not. But brother, where we heading right now, Ark, it's really unprecedented to a point. To a point, it's not. To a point, it's not, as we done been through some far worse, and there's worse to come. But if you feeling it now, you should come rest here in the UPK. If you're tired, come here. If you feel, wasted and spent and worn out, come here. Come here and let that old man rest and the old woman rest, and let's rejuvenate you. Let's give you something to get out there and rage for, and keep clear mind and focus on who you're dealing with. Because like you say, Cap, like I watch these, we in the season of sports now, the World Cup getting ready to start tomorrow. I think Mexico plays the first game. These devils is so racist. They advertise in the World Cup coverage starting June 12th. And I'm like, the first game is tomorrow, the 11th. You know why they're saying June 12th? Because Mexico plays the first game tomorrow. Opener is
Atlanta, ain't it, Cap?
Say again?
That's in Atlanta. They're gonna be in
I
Atlanta.
believe
Right?
so. I believe so.
Yes,
Mexico plays the first game. America plays on Friday. They want everybody to watch America. The white man, even in sports, he understands warfare. That's the brother named Vox Booker. Tawada Makulat. Vox Booker. That was the brother in Indianapolis. We have lost that thing in us where when we played sports against the oppressor, we had to beat them because they was white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've lost that shit. We've lost that thing. We had to beat the oppressor because he was white. Serena and Venus was whooping them white girls' ass because they was white.
That's right, Cap.
They was white. That's why they was beating them. Them brothers from Cuba and Dominican Republic was coming across here knocking home runs left, right, and center, pitching at 98, 99 miles per hour, running in that outfield because they wanted to be better than the white man. Muhammad Ali was whooping white boys' ass. Tyson was whooping white boys' ass. Them footballer was running up and down. What's the brother name? Is it Brown?
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown, brother, was studs up on their chest, running over the top of them because they was white.
And the lacrosse. He was doing it in lacrosse too.
Come on, man. Come on. Like, since when you go in a shelter under the tent with them? We've lost something. And that thing we had was our protection. That thing we had, it gave us protection. It gave us a buffer. It was like a shin guard or your shoulder pads.
That's
because
right.
you know this is war. You know I'm out here running a race. It's called race. You at a track meet and you what? No, I'm not blaming the brother. I'm not saying it's his fault. This happened to him. I'm just putting in perspective where we should be. The white boy ain't coming to under our tent. Not like we would do anything to him. But he ain't coming under our tent. He rather stand in the rain. He ain't standing. Now the integrity switched to the devil. Like the scripture Captain Khan was talking about, our forefathers would rather sleep on the rocks with the lizards and the serpents. Now the oppressor, he rather stand in the rain. He rather not, take water from you. He rather not, he'll go hungry. He wouldn't have you feed him. But we done lost that thing. We need to get that thing back.
Right.
We need to get that. You running track, you better run till you vomit. Don't let that white boy beat you. You playing chess, don't let that white boy beat you. Play with the black chess set and never let the white one win. We had to go back to that shit. We have to go back to that shit. It had to be it's like clear and present danger. That's not just a movie. We have to go back to that shit, brother, because we losing big time. We lost our spirit. We lost our flavor. We lost every goddamn thing. The white boy just had to come in the room and do the little stupid dance, and all the women go crazy and they want to join in and do the TikTok dance with him. For what? What are we doing all of that for?
That's right.
We had to go back to that thing, man.
So
we definitely had to go back to that. Go ahead, please. Please.
No, Cap, what you saying is nuclear. Because every time they talk about American ingenuity, every time they talk about the industrial age and all these different things, they never talk about the driving force that made it that.
Right.
And it was us. That was our labor. That was our intellect during the Renaissance period, the Harlem Renaissance and all those different things, poetry and all. It was us. It was us with the reggae.
That's right.
It was us with the calypso. It was us.
Sure.
You understand? And it's always going to be us. The
That's
problem
right.
is we have to hone in on, you know what? It's better to be with this rock in the rain with my God
That's right.
than to be in the tents. With David said, I'd rather be a doorkeeper in the house of the Lord than to dwell in the tents of wickedness.
That's right.
That's what he said. Meaning, you know what? I'd rather be outside in the elements, watching the door of the temple than to be in the tents with these people.
Yeah.
The Lord, let me tell you something. This Bible is real.
That's right.
It's so real, it's scary. But keep it real with you. You keep thinking this is a game. The Lord is speaking to you.
That's right.
Does he gotta use these things to show you that he's not playing? Your father not gonna wait for you forever.
Right.
You're gonna be by force or by choice, but you're gonna do his will because he made a covenant with Abraham for our life.
Yeah.
You understand? You think that the ISUPK, we ain't no one Israel, we the only Israelite group.
That's right.
Ain't no other Israelite group out there. Everybody else is fake.
Right.
That's right.
We ain't number one, we the only one.
That's right.
You understand? We the only group out here and that's certified by the Most High in Christ. I'm here to tell you tonight, and I stand on that.
That's right.
You understand? You hear these men speak, you better listen.
Mm-hmm.
You better shave your ear. You better make sure you listening sharply to what we saying because it's going to come to pass. And everybody want to. Now people are starting to sound like the ISUPK saying, "Well, maybe we should separate." I'm glad you starting to hear now. It's making sense now. You upset?
Yeah.
The Bible. There's a scripture where the Lord said that He have severed us from other people.
Yeah.
When you look up the word sever, it don't mean like a nice cut. It don't mean that. Sever means to violently separate.
That's right.
When we separated from Egypt, it was in blood.
That's right.
The blood of the firstborn. Somebody died. Unalived. God, because we so attached to these people, He's gonna have to sever us from these people. And it's not gonna be nothing nice.
Yeah.
So why not make the process easy and just get into the ISUPK and let's change our life. Let's put on our culture. Let's have a covering that the Lord want us to have instead of a covering of these heathens.
Yeah.
When I saw that that brother got in that rain, and the Lord makes it rain. The rain comes from the Lord. When I heard that story that it came across my desk and I'm looking at it, and he got under the tent to get out of the elements, out of the rain, I said, "Ooh, this is spiritual." And they didn't want him in the tent. Why? They rather see you in the elements than to be with them.
Right.
You understand? And we should say, "Good, let us stand here and watch the Lord burn down their tents with them in it." Because that's what He's going to do.
That's right.
So like
Right. Absolutely right. They forget when Deion Sanders was taking that black team all over the place and they was violating them, robbing the damn lockers while they was on the field. They forget all the sponsorship that they pulled and the white schools threatening the brothers from choosing the HBCUs.
Yeah.
Like we seem to start to forget. This is not your rest, man. This is not your rest. Like you have young brothers and sisters in your care, whether they're your sons, your nieces, and your nephews, your grandchildren. You teach them the oppressor is the devil, man. Before you teach them the drive phase and transition phase, before you teach them how to jump a hurdle or do a high jump or shoot a jumper or pull up shot or swat a volleyball or kick a football or throw a football or do a stiff arm, teach them the white man is the goddamn devil, man. Teach them that. And when they go to play golf, I don't care if it's golf, they go to swing that club, they're swinging it for every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian on this earth. They're swinging it for the nation. Because these devils, they're doing this for their nation. You see them 12 who convicted Carmelo Anthony, brother, they have secret GoFundMes for them. They getting gifts poured into them tonight.
That's
for
right.
doing a service for white power.
That's right.
Fuck you training your children to join hand in hand with these goddamn devils, man. You ain't tired of seeing this nation hurt?
That's right.
What do you want? What you want one of them to do what? Be the best among them? And you better train your children extreme segregation, man. Self-segregation. Self-love, self-fucking esteem. You throw parties when they win a race and beat these heathens, when they outpace and outclass these heathens, when they do better in school than these heathens. You make sure they know it and celebrate it for it, man. If you love Carmelo Anthony and if you love Belton, if you love them brothers, you better train the next generation to stay fucking far from these heathens. Don't give your love, don't give your presence, don't give nothing to them.
That's right.
A bunch of animals, racist goddamn animals who don't have no class, don't have no conscience, no morality, and nothing.
Damn right, Cap.
Young brothers losing their life arc like it's no big deal. Meanwhile, your men go off to fight a war and steal people oil and come home and get a fucking state burial with a flag on the goddamn coffin.
Say.
But we got to bury our young ones and watch you ridicule us on goddamn TV and the internet. For what? For what? God say love everybody? Damn that. Where's the love then? If they God say love everybody, nigga facing 35 fucking years at 17.
That's right.
If he didn't go to jail, he would be worried about the next 35 years because he wouldn't be able to get a job and get fair pay and live and have a family and buy a house.
Right.
You better train your children, man, to choose us first. And when they go to compete, know that the nation is on their back.
That's right.
Know that they ain't just doing this for themselves and the family and the block. They're doing it for the next generation, man. They're doing it for that. That is insane, brother. Bro, the price better come quickly. Like, I don't know how much of this I could take anymore now.
Cap, you and me both, Cap. You and me both.
I don't know. I do not know.
Cap, what you saying is so right because man, like the Bible said, like it's almost like when Christ rose and the disciples asked him, "Will you now restore the kingdom?"
Right.
But this place, every day, this place is like it's like a nightmare. It's like a bad dream. Like if you got any holiness in you, you at war with this place.
Right.
You got any righteousness in you. Let me tell you something. You're not gonna have righteousness in you, and you're not gonna be in opposition with this place. I'm gonna tell you right now. You could say what you want to say.
Yeah.
You better salute Commanding General Yahanna.
That's right.
Because the Lord has sent him back as a bridge for us to get back to the Most High. I'm gonna keep it real.
That's right.
And I don't fare too kind with people who just use his name and try to say slick stuff. I have to get counsel for those types of situations, me personally. But I'm gonna tell you like this, all like Captain Shock said, and a lot of these, and I'm gonna tell you something. Go back to the sports world. A lot of these college coaches are worried because if there's, like Captain Shock brought out, if there's another racial incident, we could have a walkout with these schools. It could ruin the football season.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because we talking about that once again, this is this generation. He's I think 17-year-old boy. So this resonates with the youth. The Lord has got the youth attention now. All the young black Native American Indians and the Latinos, 17-year-olds, this got their attention now.
Yeah.
They talking about it in the block. They talking about it on the video games, on the headset. It's across spectrum. So now, what happens now, if there's a battle cry and say, we ain't playing sports, that's a problem now. Because now we worried about the money. And we don't want to get them too riled up.
Right.
And like Captain Shock say, all it takes is another incident. And now you mash all these things together and we say, you know what? I think we may have a conspiracy of racism in this country.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, you call that critical race theory.
Right.
Right? Like that. And every time I hear I hear the LSU and Ole Miss, they debating about who more racist. Let me tell you something. Every time in the South, especially Mississippi, they say racism don't exist no more. You know what they mean when they say that? That you can have sex with a white girl. That's what they mean. Because they know the football players is having sex with the white girls.
Right.
So to them, that means slavery, that racism is over with. That's all they mean.
Right.
When they say that, they mean you're able to have sex with white women. That's how they think. And they know that white girl is going into the locker room sucking on a black dick in Oxford, Mississippi.
Damn right.
You understand? Oh yeah,
his diction was perfect.
Yeah, in Oxford, Mississippi, you swirling around his nuts like cotton in the cotton gin. Don't sit here and try to get mad with the UPK.
Listen, come on.
I'm gonna expose you niggas, man.
Listen, I'll go here one further. I would say Carmelo Anthony saved Austin Metcalf's girlfriend, because if it is he provoked this Metcalf to attack him, I know that girl was getting beaten. That girlfriend he got was getting beaten. You white girlfriends who Austin Metcalf probably beat and beat up your little brother and try to fondle your sister, y'all better put some money on Carmelo Anthony books.
Yeah.
Because he may have done you all a favor, because the prosecution saying, not the prosecution, the defense. No, the prosecution. The prosecution is saying that Carmelo Anthony provoked a reaction out of Austin Metcalf, and he's supposed to be a D1 athlete, the epiphany of discipline. He's supposed to be D1 bound, or you know what I mean, playing football, young, white, and privileged, and sophisticated and civilized. And if you're saying he could provoke a reaction out of you that made you use deadly force, what is he doing to his girlfriend? Exactly. What is he doing to the young white boys, the incel boys around him? You incels who get bullied by Austin Metcalf, you better go put some money on Carmelo Anthony books. You better make sure he got money to finish a degree in that 35 years. A degree and a master's at least. You better go put it down there, because y'all ain't getting bullied no more. Y'all ain't getting beat no more. Y'all ain't getting date raped no more. You better consider that shit. Just based on what Captain Kahan saying there, like that, I could see it. Go ahead, please, sir.
No, what you saying is so right. And I know this. Like all the other dudes' friends testified. They didn't. I don't know. I don't really know too much about the Carmelo's friends. You know what I'm saying? But like it's so much. It's shrouded in conspiracy. And then not only that, like I'm gonna keep it real. Like, going back to this sports thing, I have a personal story I'm gonna share.
Come on.
There was a young brother that he was a lot younger than me, but he went to one of the same high school I went to. He ended up, winning the state championship, ended up going to college, and ended up playing in the NFL.
Right.
And he was one of the brothers. I found out he was one of the ones when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling, that this brother took a knee, I think a few games, out of solidarity. When this is a young brother, he's young. And I found out, he went to the NFL. And there was this white girl in the town that was talking about, he's wrong for kneeling, and everybody was talking. She was one of the most vocalist ones. Come to find out, she was on her knees while he was in high school. And she wasn't fixing his jockstrap. You thought nobody knew. So you get around your white evangelicals and you want to act all lily white, but behind closed doors, people knew what was going on. You was having sex with that boy when he was in high school. But you tell your family that. See, a lot of these you gotta watch these white girls. Gotta watch them. They slick. They love to play both sides of the fence, which is why you should never join them. You understand? But that's what go on in the South with these sports. You think that nigga running a 4-flat and that white girl ain't trying to get with him? She's seeing that muscle-bound Negro sweat and all that. All that's going on at these track meets.
Yeah.
You understand? Oh, it's a lot more to it. You understand? The Lord gonna bring it out.
Yeah.
He's going to bring it out, man. But like Captain Mashak said, man, it's time to wake up. Find your rest.
So Cap, she wasn't just she wasn't only a fan.
Oh, come on, Cap.
She wasn't only a fan, yo. She was more than a fan. She was more than a only fan.
Come on, she was hanging from his.
Which one it is? She is more than a fan.
You're more than a fan, Cap.
Which one it is? Alawapania? Barack.
Y'all know I try to stay away from y'all. No matter what I do, y'all. I'm watching the show. I'm saying I'm not gonna get in. I'm not gonna get in. I'm not gonna get in. When Jacques took it over the top when he started talking about Belfast and all. I said, "Oh shit, I got the call, man." Y'all did it. This was an amazing show, man. Like, yeah, boy, y'all really went through, all of the psychological warfare and actual physical warfare that we are going through and have gone through with these brothers, man. And just like this is such a valuable thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that. I'm gonna have to put y'all on pause for a second. And I'll try to jump back in, all right?
Come,
sir.
No sweat, sir. Yeah, Cap. So we definitely it's something had to turn with this. Like we really had that this younger generation. I think with all the entertainment and the allure of the lifestyle, we had to find that thing to bring back that young, damn near that young revolutionary spirit. Like I always talk about, man. I always talk about this, especially with Kazak. That young brother from Chicago, what's his name? Who they made the movie Judas and the Black Messiah?
Fred Hampton, sir.
Fred Hampton. Brother, I did not know he was that young. And this guy get assassinated by the government at 21. At 21, he was a living, speaking threat. Think about what his upbringing was at 12, 13, 14. Meanwhile, a 21-year-old, we could hardly identify them from 17, from 25. Like the 21-year-old of yesteryear is not the same as today.
Right.
And we had to get back the young revolutionary spirit. We had to get back, and that's really Spirit of Christ. The historical book say he was a dangerous and fanatic revolutionary. We got to bring that thing back, man. So no matter what you into, whether you're into the books, you're beating them books, you had to know you studying to beat that East Indian. You in sports, you running to beat them heathens, man. You're not taking no L's from them heathen. You ain't bringing silver back to the nation. You're not that. You're not bringing silver back at all. None of that shit. Because when they come up to compete against us, that's how they view us. They view us as, we ain't letting these monkeys beat us. We ain't letting this beat us. We ain't letting that beat us. That would help with the segregation. It would help with the separation. You know what I mean?
Cap, just after what you're saying too, even if they have to change the rules.
Salaki. Go ahead. I think the general just jumped back in. Salaki, general, you back?
Yeah, Salaki, I came back. What I was just gonna say is, and it's actually a matter of survival. Like we ain't even talking about, that was a nice way to put it. Like to compete against them, but we ain't even competing. We trying to survive at this point. Because, like you said, and Mashak, I never, in all the years I've known you, I would never have believed I heard you put the word conspiracy in your mouth.
General, at this point, I'm like, well, goddamn.
I said, Mashak is mentioning conspiracy because, isn't it obvious that it's in somebody's best interest for this to happen? And Donald Trump has been chumming the waters with Edomites for a decade.
Yeah.
And now they all in that mode because once again they're trying to survive. And they want the heathens out their countries because they think it's going to help them survive. And they want us in total submission because, again, they think it's going to help them survive. But this is the end of the world. This is the end of their world as prophesied in the Bible that has been ignored by preachers, politicians, black leaders alike. This is going down, and we've been saying it for many years. You cannot get around the Lord's prophecy. You understand? And so it's happening. And as it's happening, they are totally coming together. They're not even hiding it anymore. That they're coming together trying to survive. And that's the key thing to remember. The key thing to remember is that can y'all hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so look, the key thing to remember is that this is them attempting to survive. It might feel like aggression. It might feel like, they're going to do this and do that. But what they don't know, or rather what they know that we don't know, is that this is their survival. The Straits of Hormuz are still not open, and they back shooting again.
Yeah.
They was coming. He just got on the news and said we're gonna have a ceasefire probably in a couple of days, and they blew up a goddamn Apache helicopter, and they back shooting again. So at this point, nobody can predict. Because any way you could get that scripture in the Apocrypha, I want to say Second Ezra 15, but I'm probably wrong, where the Lord said that they shall no longer listen to their leaders.
Come on, sir.
Grab that for me. And any way I could grab one more, I know it's late. I'm not going to drag on because I'm coming in at the last moment, but I had to jump and join in and say, yo, the water for such a good show, the water for holding y'all strength. You know what I'm saying? The water for doing what you're doing in camp. Every last one of you are accomplished men of the Lord, and like you're not just on here podcasting. Like you a catch that got on the ground and did the daggone thing. You understand? So Wapiala had to deliver that camp, and when Satan tried to attack that camp, you understand? Because Akaiman came in with a thunderstorm and stayed fervent and full of fire down in D.C. under Meshach Mayan and under the generals down there, 3 badass generals. You understand? Kahantam Yard, I mean, you know what I mean? Like he's just like ointment when you listen to him. You understand? He stayed in DC, kept his head down, did his work. And the minute they let him out of DC, I mean, he shocked everybody. He went down to Texas and just took over. He went down to Texas and opened up all those mighty camps, man, raised up all those captains. And I mean, did it with an intensity that rarely can be seen. And forget about non-stop. Once again, he's still a phenomenon in that he went into the dirty South and built up camps down there in that South. You understand? And of course, you know, man, which was an amazing thing. And of course, we shocked my young captains, all y'all captains, Sawap on his way as well. Now, we raised up Sawap, right? So all of you are captains, and not just captains in name, but captains in work. You know what I'm saying? Captains who join a long list of great captains, man, coming down the line. Captain Tawul, Captain Zaryat, other captains coming. The Dollhawk in L.A., the Midwest Monster, Mayhem. You know what I'm saying? And so many other captains coming up. Meshach been grinding seriously in that tri-state area. Virginia, D.C., Baltimore, you understand, and pulled them brothers together, man, and kept them under him and tried to rear them up out of the dirt with all the attacks and things that they were going through. And, you know what I'm saying, and did it all under the tutelage of the general. So this is not just cats talking. So when I hear you, I don't know about the rest of the public, but when I hear you, it's amazing in that I know I'm hearing cats that's real. I'm hearing cats that actually did what they saying they standing on, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so it's an amazing thing to see. It was a great show, and it was an important show, especially in the wake of our brother's death. And like you said, Meshach, in the wake of so much that it's starting to look like this is organized. You know what I mean? And I could see it being very organized because I just brought out how before we got emancipated in 1865. They used to call the Orientals the Yellow Peril.
Right.
Like that was like calling them a nigga back then.
Yeah.
And they carried out all the stereotypes that they put on us on them. And now they put no stereotypes on us. And now even intensifying the stereotypes, which means for their benefit or whatever it is that they're afraid of, they have to put the Latinos in cages and make them work for them. And they have to either lock us up or kill us off in order for them to survive what they know is already coming. And I believe part of it has to do with this whole economic situation. Like this economic situation crashes or splits or that bricks comes fully online or anything like that. And the amount of drop in American lifestyle is going to be so much that it could end up crashing. And I think they're definitely afraid of it. They totally made a mistake. They destroyed us while raising up the Asians, and the Asians still turned to communism. And instead of supporting us and raising us up, they turned around and stuck with the Asians. And that's how come you got North Korea, North Vietnam, and the Republic of China, okay, ruling half the goddamn world. And when did you ever see a white nation be halfway in subject to a Chinese nation that has become so powerful? The Russians went to them for help. They didn't go to the Russians. The Russians went to them. And America is in an intense bending to them right now. They own damn near all the US debt, and they do all the US manufacturing. So they pretty much own enough of America to bring hell on America. And so, with that much power that should have been in the hands of blacks and Latinos, America would have been safe. We would have been like, this is our home too. We ain't letting nobody invade this place, even though we got problems with white people. But they didn't want us to have that. So they gave it to the Chinese, Koreans, the Vietnamese. And guess what? They turned around and bit you, which is so biblical.
Right.
They that are confederate with thee have laid a wound under thee.
That's right.
That is the book of Obadiah, and it is coming to pass. So what you saying, Mashak, is so right in that it is as a conspiracy theory. That's right. Because it's so happening worldwide and so seeming well organized. And I think it's that organized because they know it's going down. And when have you ever in the history of America, except for the days of their civil wars, heard America turn their back on Europe?
Right.
Like that has never happened in all that's went down. And you can best believe the Edomites in those countries, they feel the heat. They feel the heat. They know the Russians are, willing to go in there with China, and they will fucking take Europe between the two of them. And Trump then turned his back on them, and they scrambling and trying to make deals of their own now. Australia done made a deal with Canada. Other countries making deals. The world is changing, and they are being cut out, and they are scared to death. And so, like any abuser, they can't fight because they're a bully. They got to turn to beating up the people they've been beating up.
Yeah.
But this is not that time. Give me them two scriptures if you don't mind, because
It's like I got the one you never said the second one, sir.
okay. Which one you got? You got the one in the Apocrypha?
Yes, Kawakan, sir.
Okay. Let's read that one. I'll come to the second one in a second.
Kawakan, 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men.
That's what's going on now. It's seditions, man. Man, they turning on each other. They breaking apart from each other. They separating on each other. And that sedition is really betrayal. Right. That sedition is really traitorous work. You know what I mean? They not just separating, but separating in a traitorous way is what is going on with them. Go ahead.
Kawakan. And invading one another.
Right.
They are sitting up there invading one another. And they are putting this propaganda out. Trump just got $70 billion for the Border Patrol.
Crazy.
He said that he made sure the Border Patrol had enough money for even after he got out of office.
Yeah.
He wanted to make sure they had enough money, which means they are deathly afraid of being invaded.
Right.
Like you watching a scared man right now. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can escape that prophecy. Remember, Pharaoh killed us and threw our babies in the river totally out of fear of the biblical prophecy of a man rising up to wake us up. And was he able to stop it? No. And in the end, all those babies that they threw in that river died in the Red Sea in the military of the Pharaoh. Like all those men that helped him kill those babies, those men drowned later on.
Yeah.
In the Red Sea.
Yeah.
So we didn't lose nothing.
Yeah.
He brought our babies back in paradise in the land of Israel.
That's right.
Him and the bones and the chariots of those Egyptians are still sitting at the bottom of the Red Sea, which is why they will never let you explore the Red Sea.
Right.
They'll do some bullshit documentaries about it, but they'll never let you. Why wouldn't you? You explore every nook and cranny of the pyramids. Why won't you let divers go down into the Nile and search the Nile? Could you imagine how much stuff is in the Nile? How much gold? How many things? How many ships wrecked or things fell off of ships? There's all kinds of things down there, but they're not going down there. At least not right now, but they will eventually, because that'll be the next step on the planet. Is as they destroy these countries, they'll go into these countries and they'll start to pull out all the artifacts and all the truths about these countries. So they're going to be seditions. Go ahead. If I can read these two scriptures. The other one I was talking about was when Christ said, I see Satan falling like lightning. Somebody could grab that. Go ahead, Kazak.
Come, sir. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
They shall not regard their kings or princes. There's a feeling among these Edomites that's being propagated, like you said, Mashah, that damn near on a conspiracy theory, because they all going in the same direction, and the same direction is panic. We might fall.
Right.
We might fall. And Edomites are stressed over the fact that they cannot wipe out Iran, and they are bombing Israel into the Stone Age. I mean, they bombing Israel something ridiculous. So they are very, very afraid right now. You know what I mean? Like the scripture said, he shall be as a chased roe.
Yeah.
Like a deer. You see a deer, you startle a deer in them woods. That deer will bust through branches and everything. You be wondering how the hell he walked through this. He done bust through them branches and took off like a rocket. In the middle of all them branches. That's Esau. That is him right now. Go ahead, Doc.
Come. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right. They're not going to listen to their governments that say, let's be cool. They all in this mindset. They angry. You know what I mean? And with the economy and the new austere what do they call it? The what is that thing they do austere measures? I'm using the wrong word. Right. But with those new measures in place, they are intense, angry, and very worried.
Right.
And now, like you said, they ready to burn them cities down and run every packy and all them out of there. That Oriental dude turned around and said, "Y'all want to boycott our businesses? Go ahead. We in white neighborhoods and all that." I got bad news for them dummies. They're not loved. That was done by the government.
Right.
And all it's going to take is the right trigger. The right trigger, and before you know it, they're going to be on them Asians behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the same with them East Indians, and the same with all of them heathens go around the world, go in other people's countries, and go attempting to take over their countries. And they so greedy, they don't even get into the business on an international level. They want to rob the little grocery store people's money. They want to open the pizza shop right next to the black pizza shop or the Latino pizza shop or the West Indian pizza shop and take that money. They want to take that money from your little grocery store. The Australians are getting angry with them. Australians are like every mom and pop store now is run by them. They don't understand that their governments are the ones that put them up for it. You know what I mean? Like we shouldn't have, like the day got to come where every store that's in our neighborhood is out. Every school that's in our neighborhood is out. Where we don't have no racial issue because there ain't no racial issue to have when you all together with your own.
Right.
The only racial issue we should have will be the one we already had. Damn right. The only racial issue we'll have is the one we already have, which is when every time he tries to come into our neighborhood. Every time he comes to try to destroy us or take from us or rob us, then we'll have that problem. But outside of that, we can help ourselves tremendously. Tremendously. Okay, go ahead. You got more on that? Or that's it?
That's the end of that, sir. I got the other precept.
Con, give me the other one with Christ said. So it's a rough time, but like you said, they are trying to come together to try to do in the dark nations and specifically the 12 tribes of Israel. And you can best believe them Chinese that have been selling us Them Koreans have been selling us full chicken wings and fried rice for 20 years. When Esau turn on them, they'll be looking for us to help them. Then they'll be wanting to join the civil rights movement.
That's right.
Then they're gonna want to act all civil rightsy. Then you know what I mean? They're gonna want all justice, all no peace. Meanwhile, when we was protesting George Floyd, not one single Oriental politician ever opened his mouth and said a damn thing. They know when the shit ain't their problem. They know good and clear when it's not their problem. Well, let it stay not your problem. So when we get ready to fix us, that you won't be our problem either. You know what I mean? You won't be joining on to us either. Go ahead, I read that right quick.
Salaka, General.
Go ahead, please.
If I could, if you remember with George Floyd, there was a Chinese cop there, and he stood by and watched.
And blocked people from coming approaching.
Exactly.
Who was yelling at him saying, yo, you gonna kill him. You gonna kill him.
Yep.
And he sat right there and made sure that nobody came up to them in the crowd.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, it's gonna be something to see. To see Esau, see this scripture we about to read, this gonna be something to see. It's one thing reading it on this page, but seeing this in real time, seeing a man that had been the ruler of the world fall down from grace before your eyes is going to be something like you've never seen before. You ain't seen a lunatic madman go crazy like you about to see right now. Esau got a word for it, a narcissistic collapse. That's what you about to see in America. You about to see a full-fledged narcissistic collapse. And they're going to lose their mind. Go ahead and read that.
Come. Oh, go ahead, so I'm
Yeah, the book of Luke chapter 10 and verse 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as
Go up
lightning.
above it. Go up above it if you can.
Cancel. The book of Luke chapter 10 and verse 17. And the 70 returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subjected unto us through thy name.
Right. So through Yahweh's name, they made all the demons and everything come out of people. 70 brothers. Those 70 brothers turned around, man, and spread this knowledge all out and came back joyful, knowing that even the demons is listening to them. That they fixing Israel back to the people they was. These was brothers who had long time, been a part of the truth and trying to help brothers and sisters wake up. You understand? And now Christ came and gave them the power to do it. They were full of joy and they came back to Christ. And this is okay. Let me tell you something. This right here is such a heavy scripture in this. What you're about to read is the absolute biblical proof of what will happen because of what you are doing on the streets. Put yourself in the position of them 70 elders. Now, Christ then gave you the power. You went out, you taught, you cast out demons, brothers and sisters waking up like crazy. Now, here's what Christ said behind that. Like if you were to go to Christ right now and show him the Israelite school of UPK, this is what he would say to you. Go ahead.
And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
So meaning, because of this work you doing, because you healing these people, because you waking up these 12 tribes, I see Satan falling like lightning from heaven. That's what you about to see. You about to see brothers and sisters wake up in mass. And it'll be that awakening is going to be the destruction of all empires, because that awakening is the Lord putting his spirit back into the nation of Israel. And so while they conspiring to wipe out the 12 tribes of Israel, the Lord is conspiring to raise up the 12 tribes and wipe out every kingdom on the face of this earth. It is about to be a biblical fireworks show on this planet. You got more, Sawap, or was that it?
That was it. If you want the next verse, I can get the next verse, sir.
Go ahead and read the next verse.
Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions.
You got power to tread on them evil spirits. Them scorpions and them serpents, that's talking about evil spirits inside people. Remember, in the garden, the snake was not a physical snake. It was an Edomite with a horrible demonic spirit of Satan. Well, guess what? The Lord has given us that spirit to crush their philosophies, to crush their brainwashing, to crush the lies they put inside brothers and sisters out. And it is going to be something to behold. It's going to be to see our people wake up. You're going to be shocked. You're going to believe that they never could. You're going to believe that those sisters twerking with half their ass out could never cover themselves up, wrap their head, give up that whole demonic spirit that Esau them put on them, and realize sincerely and truly and not faking it that their responsibility is to help these men and help these children and help these young girls come up out of the hell they in. You're not going to believe it. You're going to say, it's no way that this sister's in it. I knew this sister when I was selling crack. She used to be out there on the corner. You're going to say, I can't believe this is the same goddamn person. And yes, it's going to be her. And yes, she's going to be brand new. And it's going to give you a moment of shock of yourself in your days of sin. And you're going to say, truly, the Lord is real. And truly, the Lord have given us power. And truly, our lives is changing. Like, this is a absolutely glorious time. You know what I'm saying? To damn right to be up in this truth. It is absolutely glorious. Go ahead. Is that it, Sawap, or is more in that verse?
Is that some more so very real heavy?
Go ahead. Hit it. Go on and hit it. It's all good. Just for a second, we're going to.
Cancel. And overall, the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you.
Damn. That's what Christ was about. All this loving white Jesus bullshit. He wasn't about that. He's about this. About giving us power that the enemy couldn't touch us. Power where they were able to watch their kingdom fall. Power that changed the lives of every brother and sister, man, all the way around us, man. We like a phenomenon, a weird thing in the Black and Latino community. But in a second, we about to be the thing they look at and say, damn, we never really noticed it. We never realized it. They're going to say, we always saw y'all and just thought y'all was crazy. We never realized how deep y'all. They're going to wake up, watch a tape. That's why it take a brother sometime a long time to come in the truth, because we wake up and watch that tape. And he go back 3 years of his life where these tapes was being played. He's shocked at what was being said for the last 3-4 years when he was trying to wake up and could not wake up. And now is awake and see, oh my God, what they've been laying down for years. This ain't even new. I just been so damn sleep. That's what's happening to tons of brothers that's out there right now and sisters. Right now, that's what's going down. And as it's going down, it's feeding them and raising them and building them up. And nothing has been able to stop them from coming in the truth. Like what you put out and what this entire nation is putting out, nothing has been able to stop it and stop brothers from waking up and coming in the truth. And brother, it's going to snowball. It is going to be just like a snowball. It starts out like about the size of a baseball. And you roll it. And once it starts to roll downhill, by the time it gets down to that hill, it's big enough to knock over a whole goddamn building. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening was just like the Lord said, yeah, man, the nation of Israel is like a mustard seed that a man planted in the ground and it grew and it became, the habitation of the birds. It was food for the birds in the beginning. It was just something that the bird would dig out of the earth. But boy, once it started growing, it became the place that housed the damn bird. You know what I mean? It's the place where the bird made their nest for their babies. That's what it became. And that's us. That's us. Right now, we just the butt of a Christian joke. We just the butt of a Muslim joke. It have been, used to be. Not anymore. Not anymore. Now these words ring true as brothers start to lose their lives and the things that go on. So this is amazing. So that's why I even hear Mashak say, wait a minute, man. I'm starting to look at these conspiracy theories. It's like, good night, this thing is changing. You know what I'm saying? To where you got to look at everything like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you something, man, that they don't like me to bring out, but I like to bring it out. That they have electronic warfare, brothers, that is extremely, extremely dangerous. Don't trust every thought that goes into your mind. Examine everything because they using things on brothers and sisters out here that is extremely dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I've been fortunate enough to been given privy to take a peek at what it is that they're doing. I'm telling you, it's real. It is absolutely real what they're doing, and they are trying everything. And the only reason we are even knowing about these things is because they are desperate. They are desperate to gather the world together. They desperate to make the world be enslaved. They desperate to get everybody under them so they can be a god and everybody could be a robot pretty much underneath them or a cyborg or all that. Offering brothers in prison to have a chip put inside them so they can no longer be a criminal. All type of stuff. They got all type of evil shit that they want to get done. But boy, oh boy, what we are doing is it's biblical, man. It's gonna be written about. So I just had to jump in on that, man. Salaki. I know I ran a little bit, but I think it was necessary to say. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I yield the water.
So water definitely coming and crystallizing that whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Redirecting our purpose. Because I think tonight we damn it this close to being worn out with them two stories. I think everybody was on the edge with that shit. You definitely come that precept
So
there.
true.
It's definitely years. You
But you're right. Them two stories shook. It basically shook every young black man on the street.
That's right. That's
Like
right.
they done put a terror in black men like you ain't never seen before.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm watching. I'm gonna watch because them Koreans, them few Koreans did what most of them don't do, which is they raised their ugly head.
Yes.
Majority of them kept their mouth shut like they normally do, but they raised their head this time. Go ahead, because I select you.
No, Slug, I didn't say anything, sir.
Oh, who was that? Somebody said, "Oh, that was you." Not I select you.
Yeah, because I was just gonna add to what you were saying because the two stories is so ironic in that one, a brother is running away.
Yeah.
The other, the brother is standing his ground.
Yeah.
One goes to life, one goes to jail for life.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yep.
So it's a full-on attack on these young brothers.
Yeah.
Not just young brothers, but I mean, brothers and sisters on the whole. You know what I mean? And Esau gives the example. And we know, based on how they dealt with us in slavery, we will see this and understand what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could go.
Yeah.
A lot. If I could, I saw watching on TikTok. This one brother. He's a notable gang member out there in Chicago. I don't know if he's part of the Black Disciples or the Gangster Disciples, but I know he got on there. He was talking about this case, and he said, "Man, we just need to be one big tribe, man. All black people need to be one big tribe, man, and stand together." And I'm hearing, and the type of lingo I'm hearing now is almost like the Lord he's putting that consciousness back in us. You know, it's starting to kind of stir us up a little bit.
It's so right.
Brothers that like they wouldn't usually listen. That's why I understand what the scriptures say that a young man for his strength, an aged man for his wisdom. Like they starting to now get it. They start. Some of them is like, okay, this is, you know what I'm saying, like back to back. So it's like the Lord is stirring up the pot, man, with a lot of these young brothers, man. I'm seeing them just out in the street, and you know, a lot of we making eye contact, and you can see they like, damn, you know. And when you say like, "What's going on, brother?" Just saying the word brother is like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here.
It's like a connection.
It's a connection. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand. You know what I'm saying? And and a lot of these young brothers, they grew up without a father.
Yeah.
So they feel like it's just there's no father figure there. You know what I'm saying? The streets ain't loyal. So it's like, what do I got left? You got the UPK, brother. That's what you got. You know what I'm saying? You got Commander General Yahanna. That's what like this is the safer. This is where you come in at.
Most
You know
correct.
what I'm saying? So it's just
man.
it's so important, man. But everything you said about these heathens building up, and I spoke to Priest and Officer Lamawad and out there in Dallas today. He was out there, did some interviews. He's not that far from that town. He's 5 minutes from the courthouse.
Wow.
So where they had the trial. So he was just telling me about all the things that's going on with the trial, and it's a very somber atmosphere out there. But then he also let me know that those Edomites been in the town hall meetings complaining about the East Indians buying up all these stores.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right in that same area. So they started to stir up. Now he's saying they upset. That's in Collin County, but he said outside of that is Frisco, out there McKinley. He said that they mad that the Arabs are they said strategically setting up mosques all over the city. And they said secret mosques. So they got, like you said, General, they panicking. They in a full scale panic. They not talking about it as much, but if in those town hall meetings, we getting the word, General.
You're so right. And if I could add something to what you're saying, that is why it's so important for us to give these heathens back their religions, because what people don't know is you're gonna be a soldier for that God that you follow, and that God's interest is not yours. That God's interest is the heathens that he rose up. Muhammad raised up the Arab world. And when the hell hits the fan, Muhammad will be requiring you to help the Arab world. You understand? Cali raised up the East Indian world. And when the shit hits the fan, Cali will be looking for you to help those East Indians. Now, who is going to help black people? Ain't but one person, and that's the nigga God.
That's right.
He's the only one going to help us. You know what I'm saying? And worshiping him is going to stop us from being a slave, a servant, and worse, a soldier for the goddamn heathens. You know what I'm saying? So what you're saying is so right. Kahan, our people will find out the hard way that all we got is us.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Well said, bro.
Wow, sir.
I yield, so
I don't know if you wanted to call it there for the night or if you wanted to jump into the story. So.
No, man, you got to call it, because I done ran y'all in another hour and 17 minutes. So I'll get to the audience. You know, man.
It's the
You know, man, y'all. I tried to stay off the air tonight. I ain't, they got it. I'm gonna stay out. I couldn't stay away. Y'all was hitting me so hard. I called me in. Hell, there was there like he called it an order. Like, get it in, man.
Always a pleasure.
General, that's so old school. You know, the younger brother I know 9 o'clock. Remember, at one time, coming on the DC camp, we used to be cultivating our speaking, hoping we get the general to cut in. Like, you cutting in was a sign that speaking was fire. So you coming in on the radio show, I know this show was good on fire tonight, because we used to go up on that podium to blaze, hoping to hear, hey, let me say something there, and then come on to the
I remember General Sharma. He's just he just grabbed the mic. I feel and just pull the mic. He wouldn't say Salah. He said, "You give me the."
Listen, that's a UPK certification. That's like a nigga, pop your collar or something. Like, you tip your hat. You can be on your speaker there. It's like, because you dropping it so the water. So crystallizing, you know what I mean?
Man.
Out there, if you're losing faith, you're losing hope, you're lost, and I know it's a confusing time. Come find the UPK now, because it's about to get extremely worse quickly. Like what the general
it is.
Find the UPK now.
That's right.
It getting bad every minute we stay on here. Trust me, it getting bad.
True that.
Right now, to sit in the situation room top Trump administration official held classified meetings in the Situation Room to manage the public relations fallout regarding the Epstein file.
Damn.
And the bombing, the right now the bombing Iran.
See?
Yes, they are.
Iran going to retaliate.
Yeah.
So them boys on them bases, they better be wearing Pampers. Salaki.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
and
bad.
remember, they still financing Ukraine. So Ukraine gonna step it up towards Russia, and it's about to get crazy.
Right.
They can't get out of it. They seem to not be able to get out of it. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll get another pause. Maybe they won't. I pray they don't. I pray they go right where they're supposed to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like right where it's supposed to go. Because it's going to be better for the whole world if Christ is in charge.
Yes, sir.
Christ get in charge, the whole world is going to be, because once again, a heathen needs a bridle.
Yes.
And you don't put a bridle on these heathens, they're going to just go off. They just can't help themselves. And that's exactly what we're watching right now. Man,
And they're talking about them attacking Cuba right now.
Wow.
So, you understand? Like they turning it all the way up. That petrodollar, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? By the end of this summer, if they didn't do something about what's in the Middle East, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Because I wonder if South Korea's economy came back after that drop Monday morning.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
They dropped 15 points and in South Korea, they shut off the trading machine.
And you know what's so crazy, sir? They say North Korea is booming right now.
Wow.
And they say they build more houses in North Korea than they built in LA and Chicago.
Damn.
Yes.
Damn.
They say they say the economy is booming right now. And that's a deal they made with Russia. So it's showing you war pays.
Yeah.
Follow the money from Iran to America and see who making all the money.
Yeah.
And you'll see why the war is still going on.
Wow. And you know who I'm watching too? I'm watching Turkey. because they came down and helped Hezbollah and backed Israel all the way down. So I don't know if that means they about to get in it or what. And they don't like them Kurds who the U.S. is sending into Iran on the other side.
Yeah.
Like this is like the Lord said, children rule over them. These are children that's running this earth.
Yeah.
And these people ain't even thought this shit out properly.
Yeah.
They just like any greedy child. I want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, mine. I want. So now, you know what I'm saying? That greed and that foolishness is leading them right into a mess. You know, man, and they're gonna try to quell it down, but every time they go to quell it down, something gonna go down. And what's so really amazing and egregious about it is the United States. The election is coming up. The United States is trying to cool out, trying to calm down, ceasefire, get the strait open, chill things out for the election. But Netanyahu is feeling like the heat from his place getting bombed. He wants to step it all the way up. He don't give a damn about no American election.
Right.
He don't give a damn about them bombs hitting him over there. So you got your main partner is working against you.
Right.
And then you done kicked Europe off your team and disrespected England. They had to send the king over there to tell you something. What's his name? He went over there and checked the shit out of Trump.
Right.
Not that Trump gave a damn, but he checked the shit out of Trump and went on back over. They sent him over there. But so you done broke up your little coalition, and your main partner Israel is working the hell against you.
Right.
Damn, they're trying to keep you dragged in there. You know what I'm saying? And Esau, Epstein, so-called Jew, he the one that was compiling all them files. He was a Saudi Arabian spy from a young man. He was over there living in Saudi Arabia. Built a whole reputation up in there. You know, I mean, between Saudi Arabia and France, and he was a whole operator for the Israelis, so which means they got all the nasty file on Trump and all he was doing.
Right.
And so they pressing them buttons out to make sure he stay up in that war. Well, they do a second dub on, you know, half them Epstein files ain't even hit the streets yet.
Right.
Yeah.
They let that other half come out, brother. God knows what we're gonna see.
Yeah.
God knows what we're gonna see on tape by. And we might see full out child rape on tape by people. And if his face or name or properties or anything of his is anywhere near that, it's gonna cause a shift in the United States of America.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Which they gonna have to be, you know, very, very careful. Because as they doing all this, they in a full out war. But once again, this is what the Lord is showing us is the proof on how this was a world filled with confusion from the door. They made it seem like America had it all together. Then came the Epstein files, come to find out all these politicians and elites and entertainers and all that, they in there raping and eating babies and doing all kind of mind experiments and, you know, DNA changing, trying to make a white girl have a fat ass and all this type of stupid shit. Right. They doing all that behind the scenes. It all came out. So more to come on the foundations of this world being ripped apart. So Lockie, I yield. We're damn right.
Listen, man, make sure you all join Command and General Yahanna every Monday night, 9 p.m. right here on this channel. The real General Yahanna. Monday night, man. He's gonna be on right here, man. Pay your tithes. 10% of all the increase in earnings must come in and drop a donation. See what's going on. We build the future place of refuge, the sanctuary for you, because this place is hell in a handbag quickly. You know what I mean? Every Black, Latino, and Native or First people, you'll find the ISUPK. These doors are open for you. These chairs are here for you. The brotherhood, sisterhood is here for you. Because boy, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. So again, to Hannah for coming through.
What are y'all for holding down such an amazing show?
One more sign in Christ at the water. So, Alawak Panya, Iraq.
Thumb, the water off you.
And to water to you.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit. Fine, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. We fake. Yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. You PK top, dog. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ line van to a damn tank. I got choppers stashed in the attic like they in front. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel. I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He's nice, but he don't show the skills how I show the skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got it made, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got Ray for real.